start.
Let's we'll talk about it in the stream.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nin, and welcome back to another podcast episode of Video Game Retrospective. I don't know the full title of this yet. I'm still working on it. I named the last episode differently. So, today we're gonna be talking about Final Fantasy 7 and 7 Remake. Because I had recently just streamed it, you can check. I'll put the link of the playlist in the description for the original and the remake. But anyways, Bum is also with us today. Say hello, Bum.
Hello, Bum.
Okay, to preface, if I sound a little bit sick, I am a little bit sick. So, Bum, you're gonna have to do most of the leading for this stream, for this episode. We're gonna be talking, since this is your favorite game of all time. When you finish this, you told
Yes.
me this was your favorite game of
Yeah.
all time. Why?
Yes. Why? Oh boy, where do I start?
Start from the beginning. Okay, start from the original, because you played the original first. I also played the original first, but to be
Yeah.
complete and to clarify, I had originally played the remake first. I was the one that actually told you, you gotta play this game, dude. It's Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
Play the remake, bro. You gotta
Yeah,
play
you
it. We were on call.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it.
Yeah.
And I was so like, I
Nah.
heard about it, but I wasn't that interested.
Yeah.
But then when you told me to play it and I tried it, it was
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, back in 2021, it was free on PlayStation Plus
Yeah.
for I think in March.
It was.
So I
Yeah.
tried it out. Dude, first chapter, I'm like, holy crap, what is this?
Wait, this before you played the original?
No, it was before I played the remake first, just like you. I never played the original.
Okay.
First.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I played the remake
Uh-huh.
up till what chapter was it? Chapter 8. Yes, chapter 8 when you're in the sector 8 slums with Aerith.
Oh, sector 5 slums. What you mean? Sector 5, bro.
Sector 5, my bad. I forgot. Yeah.
Favorite game, my ass.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
No, I forgot. It's been a while. Okay, it was 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Oh my god.
But yeah, but anyway, yeah, I was gonna finish the remake, but my PlayStation Plus subscription finished, so I never got around to finishing it. But while I was saving up to buy another, I decided to download the original game on my phone. I played it on my phone, not on PC, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
And
it was the greatest adventure of my life,
the one
dude.
On the phone?
Even though it was on my phone, yeah, on my phone.
Okay. See, now, you played it legitly. I did not.
Yeah.
The thing is, so...
Well, what do you mean?
See, on PlayStation 4, they give you 3 cheats you can use. No encounters.
Right.
Full power, which is like unlimited limit, and unlimited magic, unlimited health. And then times 3. So I, throughout the majority, and I mean majority of the entire game, I used full power. Even the final boss fight, I used full power. So my experience when it comes to gameplay, it would not be the same as yours, because I cheated my way through. Story, on the other hand, our experiences would be the same.
No, well, on the phone there also was cheat, but there's only one cheat that you could turn encounters off. But as for the power, the what do you call it? The limit break cheat, that wasn't on the phone. That was only on PlayStation, I believe.
Yeah, that's why I know.
So yeah, in terms of gameplay, yeah, we did. It wasn't in terms of combat, basically.
Yeah, we had
you had an advantage.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Because wait, what level were you when you challenged Sephiroth in the original?
I was around level. I think I was level around 60 or 70.
70.
I had to actually grind before I beat him. Yeah, because like you, I spent the majority of the game with no encounters.
See, I actually
I turned the.
I want to talk about random encounters. Okay, did you know that
Yeah, yeah,
random encounters was a thing of JRPGs in the past? Right, it's my
yeah, yeah.
most despised thing in all of old JRPGs. I
Me and you
absolutely
both. Me and
hate
you.
it. It's because
Yeah, yeah.
this is why I told you, do not play Persona 1
Mm-hmm.
and 2. You will hate those games.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, I understand now.
It is random encounters galore, bro. Like 2 seconds encounter, another 2 seconds encounter, another 2 seconds encounter, and then you forgot where the hell you were supposed to go. But anyways,
Yeah, that's so frustrating. I mean, at
yeah,
least give us a break before between the encounters. It's like the moment you end the fight, bam, another.
exactly. And then you like, okay, where the hell I was supposed to go? They don't even give you any hints, no nothing. You sort of have to remember the
Yeah,
previous conversation, and so when you get into an encounter, you're like, oh, where
that
the hell was I supposed to go?
yeah, that's another thing that I also hate about old games. That back then they don't give you objective markers. Like there's
Yeah.
no journal or
Oh,
codex to tell you what your next objective
it's
is.
supposed to be.
Like I'm struggling with that in Kingdom Hearts right now. By the way,
Oh, okay.
like
Wait,
I
wait.
don't know what to do.
Well, I'll. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to figure it out yourself? Which one?
Tell me, please. I don't want to figure it out myself.
Okay. Wait, wait. I really want to ask you this before we. I know this is off
What?
topic, everybody, but just give me a second. On the
Yeah, yeah.
Destiny Islands, were you able to find
Des
everything on your own?
Destiny. You mean the island at the beginning?
Yes, yes. Destiny Islands.
Yeah, I found everything on my own.
Did
I
did
didn't use
you
the walkthrough.
were you able
It took
to?
me a while.
But you found them.
Yeah, but I found them.
Okay.
Yeah, the fish and the
Well,
logs or whatever.
did you were you able to find coconuts and the seagull egg?
Yeah, I found those pretty easily. They were near the trees, right? The
How?
coconuts were on the trees, and the sea glide was on.
But how did you? How look? I spent the first time I played the game. I spent like an
Yeah,
hour looking for coconuts and the seagull egg. Just those two. I had no
my
idea.
man, those are the easiest items to find. I mean,
I
I thought
did
about coconuts. Where would I find coconuts? It would be near the trees.
the
So I
palm
went
trees.
near. I climbed the trees.
You hit the trees, right? I thought it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I didn't know you had to hit the trees. I was like racking my head like, where the hell is coconuts, bro? But yeah,
No, I understand. I understand. I don't know why I thought about hitting the trees. For some reason I thought it would work, and it did.
meaning you are much smarter than me. But yes, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you in the game? So I can tell you where you
And
need to go.
in Kingdom, I finished that really annoying boss fight in Agrabah where what was it? The cave of that
Oh,
tiger, Yaki, the one you yeah.
oh,
That boss fight was so annoying. The Cave of Wonders.
the Game of Wonders. Yes,
I
yes,
didn't know
yes.
how to do it.
Dude,
Yeah. I didn't even know what I was supposed to do.
you just get on top. You like get on when he comes out. You get on top of his head and you just stay there, and mash X over and over and over, and then you win. It's the easiest.
Yeah, I figured that like later.
Oh, okay. So are you like running around the Cave of Wonders? You don't know what to press.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, like I fell down into like a dark
So okay. The
cavern or something.
at the bottom cavern with all the water, there is
Yes.
what's it? There is the monkey will tell is like hinting at something being there to unlock in the treasure room. So there is something if
Mm.
you go to each area, right? Try to see where
Mm-mm.
the monkey is. I don't know. I know what this is.
Okay.
Look for that monkey, and then he
Mm.
will indicate to interact with something there to unlock the treasure room, if I remember correctly.
All right. I'll do that then. I'll remember that. I'll keep that in mind when I continue.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. When you play Kingdom Hearts, but anyways,
All
Final
right. Back
Fantasy
to
seven,
FF7.
FF7. Um,
Yeah.
so in the original, right? Your experience with it,
Yeah.
you loved it, or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Give me your
No,
reasons.
I know. I see. I guess when I started the game, obviously the controls were so clunky. I was playing a game from 1997. I think Final Fantasy 7 was the first old game that I played.
Really?
Like a game, yeah, it was the first game I'm playing before my generation. Obviously, when I was young, I grew up to the PS2 generation,
Yeah, we
but
PS2 was
Final Fantasy 7 was PS1.
yeah. HP
So
version.
yeah, Yeah, so it was an interesting experience the first time because fixed cameras and the
Pre
3D the really
pre-rendered.
really crude graphics,
Yeah, the thing is, it was,
pre-rendered backgrounds. Yeah,
yeah, and then the polygon characters.
the turn-based combat, that
Uh,
was something
it, it
that
was
really caught me off guard. I'm like,
was it your first turn-based combat game?
yes, yes, it
Oh,
was.
that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was Persona 5, but yeah, okay, that was your first. That's
Yeah, I haven't
interesting.
played that yet.
I know. You you can play it. I'll give you my account, but yeah. Um. So, turn-based was your first experience was Final Fantasy 7 for turn-based.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and I had a hard time trying
Uh.
to figure it out in the
Yeah.
beginning because it was kind of clunky. But after a while, it was super easy. I mean, turn-based. There's nothing complicated about turn-based combat.
Uh huh.
It's just you have to, yeah, just have to select the right moves quickly.
Exactly, and get the mechanics down is what, like, the strategies, you have to get them down, because I did in the original, like in my first playthrough that you watched in the beginning, before
Mm-hmm.
I streamed the rest of
Mm-hmm.
the game. I was
Yeah.
playing it legit, right? So I was playing it with the strategies. I
Mm.
was playing it with the encounters. Even I was even doing it with encounters before I got frustrated and then
Uh-huh.
turned them off. So
Yeah.
I did. So the way this turn based work is actually not exactly fully turn based. Did you know that? It is the
Mm-hmm.
it's in the Final Fantasy series. It's the first to go
Right.
away from to invent a new turn based style. They call it the
I
action turn based system,
right.
because
I think
80.
I think I know, I get where you're going, but yeah, continue.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so, yeah, because from what I know in the older Final Fantasy games, it was literally, turn-based. Like
Ex-
the enemy couldn't attack you
yes,
until you made your move.
exactly. You
Whereas
had
in
to
Final
you
Fantasy 7, it wasn't like that.
No, you would have in Final Fantasy
Yeah, like
7.
even
You there is if you use the spell haste, from the time
mhm,
material, your ATB
yeah,
bar fills up
mhm,
faster than your enemies. So that's, you work with
yeah,
your ATB bar, and so that's why I said attack turn based system. That ATB bar, that action bar, when it fills up, and you
mhm,
can make it fill up faster, till you attack before your enemy. Your enemy can also make themselves fill up faster, and they can hit you more than you can hit them. So it's like, you have to put more effort into your strategies. That's sort of how it
yeah, and
works.
not just that. Like if when your ATB bar is full and it's your turn to attack, but you're taking too long to decide what to attack. Like you're choosing between spells. If the
Yes,
enemy's ATB bar is full, he can attack you. It's not
exactly.
that he won't wait until your turn.
Mm-mm.
So it's not turn-based combat. It's just
It
I
it's
guess you could say it's time-based combat,
it
right?
is, yeah, time based combat,
That
rather than, that's the
uh,
system they'd come up with, and for and continuously used all the way until today. Even with
mm,
the latest Final Fantasy 7 remake, Final Fantasy 7 remake uses the a portion of that combat in the original game, alongside
yeah,
the new combat they invented with Kingdom Hearts 1. Because what you're playing in Kingdom Hearts 1 is essentially the start
real
of,
time.
yes, the real time, but it's the start of the combat that they would eventually use for Final Fantasy 7 remake, and then in the real time action
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, I've noticed when I was playing Kingdom Hearts, I felt like, oh, this plays really similar to.
To
Well, it's not that. It's basically Final Fantasy 7 Remake plays similar to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
Like the way you can attack and choose them, use the items, and even the shortcut keys. That was
exactly,
exactly like
like the remake.
that was also in Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Yeah.
The more you play the Kingdom Hearts series, you'll see it. When you get to Kingdom Hearts 3, by the time you get to Kingdom Hearts 3, you will see they basically copy pasted into the remake, because that's
Mm,
how Kingdom Hearts 3 plays, except you can't use your party members. when I'm playing the
Right.
remake, I'm like, this is the boss fights are like Kingdom Hearts boss fights. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts here. It very much felt
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
and so that's why.
When I'm playing Kingdom Hearts, and I feel like, oh, this is very much like Final Fantasy
When
7 Remake boss fight.
I know, because
It's the opposite.
yeah, yeah, because you played most
You
the
know, come
remake
to
plays.
think of it,
Yeah.
I think I can understand why the two games are so similar. It's
Uh.
because you know the guy who created the Kingdom Hearts series, Tetsuya Nomura,
Yeah.
who's also the character designer for Square Enix. He
He
designed almost all of the Final Fantasy
he
characters.
did he
He's
designed.
actually
Good, good.
he designed Cloud, yeah, and everyone.
Yeah.
He's not the director, but like he played a pretty big part in the remake,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
in the original. In the original game, in the original Final
In
Fantasy
the
7, he
he
was
was
just the character designer.
yeah, he designed all the characters for the original game, and then they saw his work on the original game, and so Square had given promoted him to game director of this joint project with this Disney essentially.
Yeah, yeah, and in Final Fantasy 7 remake, actually, he's the director. Now I'm looking at the Wikipedia right now.
Oh,
He's
he's
the
the
director of the game.
the remake.
Yeah, of the
That
remake.
explains
That's
everything.
why actually. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to tell you about why the remake is going in a completely different direction. It's
Uh-huh.
because of him.
Uh-huh.
People actually kind of hating on him actually for changing this, but we'll get to that later.
Yes, yeah. Actually, I sat on it, right? That the ending. We'll talk about the ending when we get to it. But in the original, right?
Mm-hmm.
The besides the gameplay, the story. I really much
Mm-hmm.
liked the story because it was surprised me in few parts, pretty boring in other parts. Some parts were just not that interesting at all. But definitely the parts that really stood out were part of the
Mm-hmm.
main plot line. Everything else was like, I was alright. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
even I also enjoyed this. You know, I completely get what you're saying. I also
Yeah,
enjoyed the story very much because it wasn't your typical Final Fantasy game. You know, the
yeah.
setting was new and the story was darker. I guess you could see even the setting was a bit more bleak
Thing is,
because it's
it,
set in dystopian future in
yeah.
I guess you could say a cyberpunk city.
I mean,
Midgar is considered
uh,
a form of cyberpunk.
I know steampunk more than cyberpunk actually,
No,
considering
no,
that.
Final Fantasy 6 was steampunk.
Yeah, I know this is in line with that, because it's more
Mm-hmm.
instead of it being electronic, it's more mechanical. If you
Yeah,
you can see the industrialization of it doesn't look electronic but mechanical, and so that's why I thought steampunk whenever I looked at the game. But I don't know
there's
which one they based it off of.
there's a specific term for it. Not steampunk, not cyberpunk. It's another one.
Yeah,
There's another word, but I forgot what
it does definitely look like it takes a much darker tone. But thing is, this when the original came out, you haven't played any other
Yeah.
Final Fantasy games besides this one before this one, right? Before the original,
No, Final Fantasy 7 was
the
no.
first.
FF7 was my first. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because if you had played FF10 or 13, then you would see
Hmm.
it takes a lot of inspiration from 7.
Mm,
Yeah.
makes sense.
So
I don't know anything about 10, but oh, 10. Never mind. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it does take inspiration.
and 13,
I just
very
remembered.
much 13 as well. Though many people don't like 13 because yeah, well that's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, my Final Fantasy 13 was my first exposure to the series.
really, but you didn't have a PlayStation 3.
Yeah. No, it's not. I didn't have the game, but like
Oh,
years ago, a
uh,
cousin of mine had the game. He was playing
oh,
it on his Xbox, and I remember like I saw the cover of the game and it was
uh,
lightning, and
uh,
it looked so cool. I'm like, what is this? It was Final Fantasy 13. That was the
13.
first time I've ever heard of Final Fantasy.
Okay. For me, it was 12, because if that you won't know 12.
Eh,
12
I
is
don't know 12 actually.
12 is very obscure, so I don't blame you if you don't know 12. But yeah,
Yeah, 12 and 9 and Yeah, 12 and 9 are not that popular.
Yeah, that's true.
At least
Yeah,
I don't think.
no, they're not.
Yeah.
In 9, 12 had it's a completely different gameplay style, and 9 also. The thing is, it's funny because 8 was trying to go out of was starting to remove itself from pre-rendered backgrounds. 9 did that.
Mm.
People didn't like that, and so 10 just
Uh,
went full on 3D because it was the PlayStation 2 era, so they could do that. And then
yeah.
11 was an online one, and so 12 also came out full 3D, but the gameplay style in 12 is really out there, and so people just didn't
Uh,
care about 12 all that often. But yeah,
well,
unfortunately.
did you play it?
12, I play a little bit of
Yeah.
it. Not my favorite. The combat is
Mm.
not amazing, so yeah, no, I did play a little bit, but it's not as I would have hoped, you know what I mean?
No, it's not up there.
Yeah.
Like, how would you rate it in the out of all the? Where would you rate it out of all the Final
In
Fantasy
terms
games?
of gameplay, I don't know
Where
the
would you place?
story, but in terms of gameplay, I
Oh,
would rank it actually the lowest of all the ones that I've tried. Because I've tried 10 as well, and 10 is actually pretty interesting.
right.
I've tried 13 as well because
Mm.
I have all of 13, 13, 13 2, and Lightning Returns on my PlayStation 3. And I
Uh-huh.
tried 13 for a little bit. I want to continue playing it. It's just it's on my PlayStation 3, and I would have to pull that out. But 13 is actually
Mm.
pretty a lot of fun to play. So that's why I put it
Yeah,
at the bottom.
13 is one of the games that I really want to play.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to playing 13.
it's unfortunate because if they the one thing that is very interesting, it's the only game series, the only Final Fantasy in the entire series that doesn't
Mm.
have a re-release. They didn't re-release those games
Yeah,
because
but
they did it for every one of them. Every single one of them has a re-release,
every yeah, they're all on PS4 except for 13.
which is
I
strange.
don't know why, man. Yeah, sucks.
Unfortunately, anyways,
Oh well.
the original. Uh, any other
Mm-hmm.
thoughts on the original that you have? Because mine is like very simple, right? It was a great story. The gameplay I cannot talk too much on. The characters were very interesting. I loved a lot of the characters. They're not my favorite characters, but they were a lot of them were
Uh,
great.
very well written. Yeah.
Very well
No,
written.
I got so attached to the characters. I felt like I've known these characters my whole life for some
Fair
reason.
enough. That's how it feels.
No, the
That's
game
how
was
I
so
feel about with Noctis and the whole crew. It's like, yes, I get you, bro.
nah. That's how I felt about Cloud and if you compare the gang in FF7 and the gang in
Yeah,
Final Fantasy 15, uh, it's more Final Fantasy 7 is more interesting because there's more variety.
yeah, that's
You
true.
know, in Final Fantasy 15, they're all boys.
Yeah,
It's just four guys. It's just four dudes. All of them are in black.
I
All of them,
I
you
know
know,
that
they're royalty.
there with their royalty. Yes, yes, that's true. But that's the thing
Yeah.
for me. That was like my very first journey into Final Fantasy, and till this day, everything about the crew, what's his name, sister, Luna Frey is a bit of a disappointment, but their relationship as a friend group was
Yeah.
just it was so good, bro. It
Wholesome.
was so
Yeah, yeah. No,
good.
no, no, I totally get what you mean. Even I love Final Fantasy 15,
But yeah, I
but
know it.
because
I get why you would
Final
say
Fantasy
it.
7 was first.
I know.
I played it first. That's why if I played Final Fantasy 15 first, that would have shared the same opinion as you.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If I was had played Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 7 first, I would have definitely shared the same opinion. But the thing is, I have for
Yeah.
I it wouldn't have never happened because I had watched King's Glaive way before I had
Mm.
watched Children's Advent. But at the same time,
It's
I do have a memory watching Children's Advent like when I was
it's out
so
for
young.
children, by the way.
Advent Children, same thing.
Yeah. No, it's
I know it's
never
I
mind.
just one is in front of the other. Anyways, uh, what I'm trying to say is that I'd watched Advent Children like
Mm-hmm.
ages ago. I have a memory of watching it because the bikes that they use,
Mm.
is nostalgic for me.
Yeah,
I don't know why, because I see the bikes and I'm like, this is extremely nostalgic. But I've never
because
seen
it
the.
was in the movie.
I know, but I don't
Wait,
remember.
so
Right,
you watched the movie before playing even the remake?
dude. I've children's Advent Children. I've seen it
It
like
came out in
it's
it came
old.
out in 2000.
It's quite old, dude.
Yeah, I forgot, six or
Because
I think it was 2006 or seven.
Advent Children is part of the original story, so it's quite old.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually it takes place directly after the original game.
Yeah, that's true. Directly after, because the original
Wait,
game
so
just
you
huh?
didn't rewatch it before playing the remake?
No, I was going to, but I was like,
Uh,
I will
nah,
eventually.
man, you should have.
I will eventually watch it. I'll eventually watch it, bro. Relax. I will eventually watch
No, actually, you were supposed to watch it because
Uh huh.
it actually ties to the remake.
Uh huh.
You remember in the remake when you were fighting the Arbiters of Fate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, whenever you defeated one of the
Yes.
was it the Whispers?
The whispers. Yeah, whispers of
They
fate.
had like weird names. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Whispers of Fate. Yeah, whenever you defeated one of them, the Cloud would have a flashback, right?
Yes. Yes. A lot of them were in
And the,
the
yeah, that fla
all the flashbacks they had were in the original game.
yeah, yeah. No, those are actually taken directly from the movie.
I know, cause
Like
like
there's that one
it,
flashback where Cloud was fighting Sephiroth. Do you
yeah,
remember that shot?
yeah. That's in
That
the.
was from the movie.
It's also in the original, cause I thought they just remade the original version of it. All the because that's why when I was watching
Yeah.
it, all the flashes they were
Mm,
showing is in the
mm-mm.
original game. The one
Yeah, yeah.
where Red 13 is running as he's looking old. That's the very last cutscene
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
original. Flashing to see
Exactly.
Aerith dying. That's also in the original.
Mm.
I just thought, okay, maybe they uh they did do that. Maybe I should have
No,
watched.
they actually did the exact same like scene from the
It.
movie. It's not
Okay,
that they recreated it.
recreate. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
what I wanted to.
Yeah, okay, but I did play all the way of the original to the end, so it's still there.
Mm.
I did
Yeah, yeah.
recognize every one of the scenes. It wasn't like, oh, where was this from? I don't remember seeing this, but all of those scenes is like I recognize every one of them because original,
Right.
right? But yeah,
Okay, should we just like okay? There's not much to say about the original. I mean, we both enjoyed it. It was a
yeah,
great story,
it's
great
great.
game.
That's what I'm
Gameplay
saying.
not so fun, but
Yes, the gameplay wasn't.
now let's jump to the juicy part of the podcast, the
Yes, the
remake,
remake. Yeah, the whole point
and
of this
what
podcast
they're
is to
doing differently.
no. Thing is,
What?
I played through the entirety of the original, right? And I'm
Uh-huh.
still on the idea that it is a remake. Now I would like to know why would it be a sequel? Because you said when you commented that was you, right? With the Internet Explorer
Yeah, that was
name,
me.
that was you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was me. That was me.
I figured it was you because I was like thinking that mustn't. Why is his name Internet Explorer?
Who else would it be, man? Come on, you know
Yeah,
me with the dumb usernames.
yeah, no, but at the same time, you sound you message just like him. That's it, like you. I was like, okay,
Uh,
it's Mazen. A friend of
you
mine,
know me too well.
you while playing the boss fight against Sephiroth,
Yeah,
it's literally. I'm gonna say this now. The remake is easy as
yeah.
hell. Okay, it's extremely easy. It's way too easy. But the
Uh,
only difficult boss fight for me was Sephiroth. But even that, I beat him in 3 tries. So still relatively easy.
obviously. Uh, okay, so the remake. Okay,
Yeah,
let me ask you, by the way, because I'm
yeah,
more interested. Like, you already
uh,
know my opinion on the remake.
yeah.
I loved it. It was
Uh,
bombastic.
I know it's how. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. What do you want to ask?
But I want to ask what like when you were playing the remake,
Yes.
when you noticed that some of the events weren't as they happened in the original, what was your like reaction to it?
Oh, yeah. No.
Like, what
See,
your first reaction to the whispers?
yes. The thing is, I had a lot of questions about the whispers, right? So as I was playing through
Mm-mm.
the game, um, you can see it in my stream as well. I say the same thing. The whispers is not
Yeah.
a is an remake original. I know it's a twist on words right now, but I'm saying
Yeah.
remake original as it's only in the remake and it's not in the original. That's what I'm trying. So I say remake original. So
Right.
to make it easier, I'll just say RO. The whispers are an RO of the remake, right? So um,
Mm-hmm.
when I saw them, I was like, okay, okay, they're because you were telling me, oh, you have to play the original because there's you'll see why when you play the remake. So I was like, okay, and then I saw
Yes.
another
Yes.
video of I almost got spoiled for Rebirth. I have by the way, I pre-ordered
Oof.
Rebirth because the moment it comes out, I'm streaming that directly. I know you can't
Oh,
watch
you
because
lucky. Oh, you're so lucky.
I do know I had to. I was like, I need to
No,
play
no.
the Rebirth now. But yeah,
Of course, of course. I mean, after playing the remake, I don't understand, man.
I need to
Can you?
get
You're so lucky that you're so lucky that you only have to wait like a month.
yeah.
Cause I finished the remake 3 years ago
Still have to wait.
in October 2021. Can
I
you imagine the pain
yeah,
that I had
legit
to feel?
the legit I would have given you the game as well, but it's only a PS5.
Yeah.
That's the only I would have been with I would have been the same boat as you if I didn't get myself a PS5. But I got it now. I'm like I let me just get it. But anyways,
Yeah.
I
I'll play it one day.
yes. Whenever you get it, tell me. I'll immediately give it to you.
Yeah. Oh,
But
homie, I'm buying it. I'm not gonna take it from you.
fair enough.
I'm buying it with the PS5
Buy a designed like a PS5
special
final
edition.
special edition of Final Fantasy 7 though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, when I
Mhm.
I also saw a video where the guy was talking about the remake, and I was like, I should skip this, and it didn't occur to me
Mhm.
that I had to skip it immediately because he mentioned something that the ending hints or suggests that there's two timelines or something like that, right? And I was like, ooh,
Yes.
it kept sticking in my mind. So I was like, okay, I need to see if that's the case. The game has to show huge changes, right? And so I was
Yeah.
waiting for that to happen, a huge change.
Mhm.
For the most part, the
Mhm.
game did beat for beat in terms of main plot points. So like
Yeah. It gradually built it up.
yes, it was
It was gradually teasing you in the beginning.
yes, in the beginning it did feel like a tease, right? So I was like, okay, okay,
Mm.
they're gonna explain what this is, the especially the whispers, and then
Mm.
because actively when we got to the plate falling section, right after
Mhm.
chapter 8, 7, no, 9, where we went through the train graveyard and then ended up just
It
got
was
through
chapter 12.
yes, chapter 12, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when I was playing it, the whispers appeared again, right? And they were actively
Mhm.
preventing things, certain characters from surviving. So clearly, they actively prevented Jesse and Biggs from surviving because in the original they die. They're supposed to
Mm.
die,
Yeah.
right? And I was
Mm-mm.
like,
The
okay,
Whispers were trying to maintain the canon.
maintain the canon. Then I was like, okay, okay, I see the idea going, right? And they are succeeding. They sort of succeed because they I thought also Wedge died. And I was like, okay, but then I forgot that I had played through the section already, and Wedge did not die. I had played through all of that
Mm-mm.
already. I was like, okay, yeah, so Wedge
Yeah.
survives. That's different. And I was like, okay,
Mm.
they're doing certain changes,
Yeah.
right? But so far,
Mm-hmm.
everything is playing out beat for beat to the original with minor changes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, a character surviving isn't a
Right.
minor change, but still, Wedge isn't exactly a minor character. But anyways, certain characters are surviving.
It was it was strange
Yes, it was
when you played it for the first time.
when I was playing it this time. It was also still strange that they were still surviving. It got even,
Mm.
but it's strange at the same time that they're keeping it exactly beat for beat in as the original. Even the it's just circumstances of getting to that point. Just like how
Yeah.
with Jessie and her hurting her leg due to the whispers, right? Actively hurting her
I was
leg.
gonna mention that just now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I was in that
That
section.
was
It was like okay, that's different, but it because all of them were supposed to say goodbye to you when you go into Sector 5's reactor, correct? They would like all tell you one by one
yeah.
in the original, but only Biggs tells you goodbye. And I was like, okay, circumstances leading up to that is different, but you're still going to Sector 5 reactor, and you still go through
Yeah.
Sector 5's
Well, it's
reactors.
not that. That wasn't the first change actually. In the
Uh,
original, before when you got Seventh Heaven and they
right,
were
right.
planning to Mark
Yeah,
Reactor 5.
yeah, yeah.
In the original game, you were on board from the very beginning. Like Tifa convinced Barrett,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
Barrett said, "Okay, fine."
I was gonna get to that. I was gonna get to that. It was
Right. Okay. Okay.
you would I thought, okay, he's not going. That's strange. That didn't happen in the original. Okay,
Y-
a change.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on this yet, and I
Mm,
don't hate the game. I'm clarifying. I don't hate the game.
mm.
It was just a change, and I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. So he goes and stays in his own apartment, which is strange because he just slept down in the basement. Then
Mm,
the whole mission with Jesse was fun. I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is entirely an ORO. It's not in the original.
yeah.
It's completely of the remake, and so
Yeah. No, that wasn't a change. That was just an addition. That was just an
which
expansion. That didn't that added
I
to the story.
yeah, which I liked. I was like, okay, this is a nice addition to what is still a remake in
Mm,
my eyes, and because it
mm.
gives more characterization to Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge, which you didn't get in the original. When they died, it was like,
Right.
oh,
Right.
sorry,
They're
Barrett.
dead.
But now
Yeah.
it's like when
Never
they
mind. Moving on.
yeah, when they die now, it's like, oh no, and the whole death
Yeah.
scene. I was like,
You're now attached to them.
exactly, which is good. I prefer that, right? So it's
Mm-hmm.
additions to the remake was great. But
Mm-hmm.
then you still go to Sector 5's reactor in the you still go only U3, and then meet up with Biggs later on, just like how you
Yeah.
did in the
After
original.
after after
After
the
the
Whispers attack Jesse and break her
exactly
leg.
and break her leg,
Yeah.
but you still follow the same path. It's just circumstances of getting
Mm,
there is different. That's what I pictured it
yeah.
as, and so it kept going. It kept doing that, where the main plot points will go exactly the same, but circumstances leading to those main plot points were different. That was the only thing that I
Yeah.
noticed.
The game was straying away from the canon, but before it could, the Whispers
But
uh
the thing
prevented
is,
it.
they never do stray away from canon because please,
No, they were.
I know, but in terms of main plot points, they never did stray away because they still leave
Mm,
Midgar in the exact same way, running from Shinra. It's just now there's a long boss fight between two different boss fights, and then you leave Midgar eventually and go out into the
mm,
world for the rebirth to the second game to. So that's what I want to know in terms of main plot points. So like,
mm,
but what I mean by this is like, okay, the first sector, the first reactor, they blow up. Plot point number one. Then,
mm.
which is the main story plot, main story mission, right? And then
Yeah.
the next one right after that, in the original, that's how it was. You'd go reactor one, reactor five, sector five slums, and then from sector five slums, you would
Wall
go to
market.
Wall Market to plate falling to Shinra Tower. That
The
was
Shinra.
that was
Yeah.
main plot points. There's things in between, but those are main plot points, right?
Yeah.
The remake still does that. Reactor 1, different ways to get to Reactor 5, different ways to
Yeah.
Sector 5 slums is still there. Then from Sector 5 slums, you would go to Wall Market, but for a different reason, for the same reasoning, and you would go to Wall Market, but Wall Market is longer, and so you do more things in Wall Market, but you would still go. The plate is falling, and then you would go to the plate. The plate
Yeah.
falls still. It doesn't. That hasn't changed, and so
Yeah.
you would still mourn the characters. Aerith still gets kidnapped,
Yeah.
and then you would still
Yeah.
go.
That's the thing. None of that changed because of the Whispers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. As
The game there were so many points where the game was gonna completely change, but the Whispers intervened to prevent it from changing.
yes.
Like you probably might have forgotten, even in the church
Uh
when
huh.
remember when Cloud fell in the church
Yeah.
and he was about to kill Reno.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember that?
I know, and the whisper
And
stopped him. It's same with how they were
yeah,
about to
because
stop them from bringing down the plate. The whisper stopped them,
yeah,
so the plate still fell.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. So
exactly.
the
So the
circumstance.
entirety of the game
Yeah.
wasn't it was played out exactly as the original because
Yeah.
the Whispers were there and they intervened
Yes.
and they didn't let them they didn't allow
So
the party to break the canon.
what? And also, what makes it a sequel?
Because now
Uh huh.
at the end of the game, you
Yeah.
defeated the arbiters of destiny.
Yeah. Yes.
You defeated the Whisper.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
from now on, that's what I wanted to tell you. That
Uh.
right now, Rebirth.
Yeah.
It's literally called Rebirth now.
Yes.
From now on, the party, whatever happens, it's not gonna play out as in the canon.
Okay.
Now the Whispers are not gonna
Is
intervene. You
is
never know what's gonna happen.
you know? But they are going according to still. Well, that's why I'm saying we'll see what Rebirth does. If Rebirth
Yeah,
still,
that's
that's why I'm like, okay, I understand that. I understand what you're saying, right?
yeah.
So I wanna.
That's what's gonna make the journey exciting. Right now,
Yeah,
you don't know what's gonna happen
true. That's
because
why
now the
I'm
Whispers are not gonna intervene.
not gonna intervene. Correct. Now
Yeah.
let's see if they do everything. Because okay, what the one thing that I was like very confused by is that they saw their
Mm-hmm.
destiny is Meteor is about to fall, but their
Mm-hmm.
destiny is also to stop Meteor from falling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's also another interesting.
what destiny are they fighting against? Because then Sephiroth also said he's fighting join me against to defy destiny, but like okay, what destiny are you defying? Are you defying the destiny that you lose at the end of this journey? You see what I'm saying? It's like it's
Yeah, and
confusing.
what a lot of people
Yeah,
analyzed this as well, and they came to the conclusion that
it has to be a
that
sequel.
according to the destiny, yeah, it had no, not just that.
Uh,
The bad ending of the original game
yeah.
was like the canon ending. According to the live stream, not according to the original game, but in
Uh,
the live stream they were supposed to lose. They weren't supposed to win.
huh. But
So
so
right now in the
wait,
remake,
that was according to the live stream. The live stream.
yeah.
So wait,
Hmm.
how do you get the bad
Well,
ending?
look, hang on. Well, hang on. Let's listen. We
Uh,
didn't see them in the remake.
yeah, we didn't
We
see them
saw that
win.
their destiny.
We didn't see them win. Yeah, I know what you mean. We didn't see them
No,
win.
but we didn't see them lose
We didn't see them lose either.
either.
Yeah, I know.
You saw a meteor, hitting the Earth, but that we saw that in that happened in the original game. Remember?
Yes, yes.
You
The thing
remember
is,
when the meteor hit the Earth?
but the only thing that was destroyed was Midgar. Because I
Yeah,
remember the
that's
ending
what they
cutscene.
showed.
They only showed that
Yeah.
Midgar was destroyed, but everyone else was still alive, or at least Red 13
Mm.
was. So I do, they didn't show them exactly losing against Sephiroth. Oh no, losing against Meteor.
Yeah, they showed.
So
Mm.
thing the
That shot. Are you talking? Are you talking about that shot of meteor hitting the Earth? You know what shot I'm talking about
yeah,
specifically?
yeah, the one
No, no,
hitting in
not the
the
cutscene in the Shinra Museum. I'm talking about
oh, are you
the
talking about
flashback, the Cloud God.
in the original or in the remake?
No, it was in the original and in the remake.
Yeah,
In the
that's
remake, when you fought the Whispers,
yeah,
one of after defeating one of them, we saw a shot. There was one shot where we saw him fighting Sephiroth, right?
right, right,
There was another shot where we saw Aerith dying,
right.
and the last shot was meteor,
Yeah,
hitting Earth.
hitting Earth, right. So, but
Yes, that was in the original.
okay,
You remember that?
yeah, no, that wasn't the original. The hitting coming towards
Yeah.
Earth because it came very close to Midgar because in the original game Midgar was destroyed. The people in Midgar
Yes.
they had to evacuate, so everyone was outside of Midgar when the meteor was only was reduced to not hitting the destroying Earth, but just
Yeah. It only touched Midgar
Midgar. Yeah,
until Aerith's prayer like saved him. I don't know
exactly.
how that worked. I never understood.
I also don't know because no, according to the game it said something about there was two types, there was two big materials. The black material was to summon uh meteor, and then the white
The
material
meteor and
and holy
right,
material,
right,
yeah,
right. Yeah, I just
holy
remember
was the
now.
one that saved them. It was able to reduce it to only just Midgar and not the rest of the world. So I assumed they had
Yeah.
succeeded, right? If they didn't, then
Yeah.
I would then that's different. But
They
mid
did succeed.
they did succeed. Okay, so it's canon that they succeeded.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't know that? You didn't see it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They actually left that ambiguous in the
Yeah, because
in
they don't really
the
show it.
last shot of the game was just the meteor ending,
And
and that's it. The
and no,
story
and
is
then they
full.
cut to the 100 years in the future with
Yeah.
Red 13. I was like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's why you were supposed to watch Advent Children. It would have made more sense.
I know. I must still watch it. I know, bro.
You had to rewatch it. In Advent Children,
They
they show
explain
that
that
it
they
only
actually
struck the gut, and
they succeeded.
yeah, they
Oh,
succeeded.
okay,
Yeah.
so essentially, then if then what destiny were they trying to defy?
Mm.
That's what I'm. That's
No, they were
huh?
no, they weren't trying to defy destiny.
Then why were they fighting against the whispers if the
Sephiroth
whispers of the ones uh I would understand if they were fighting Sephiroth. That makes
because
sense. Uh,
Sephiroth wanted them to fight the Whispers.
Sephiroth wanted them to fight.
Sephiroth is trying to break destiny
So then why are they helping
because,
him?
according to Destiny, they don't know they're helping him. He just thrust them into the fight.
No, but they willingly walked into the fight with the whispers.
They thought, because look, even they don't know their destinies.
Uh huh.
They're only getting glimpses of the
That's true.
future,
They're only
and
getting the.
they're getting bad glimpses.
Uh huh.
Like Cloud got a glimpse of Aerith dying, and
Yeah.
he got a glimpse of meteors striking Earth.
True.
He didn't get a
Yeah.
glimpse of them winning.
That's true. That is true. That is true. I understand that
Yeah,
part. But okay, that is true. So I understand that one. They would try. They were not. They didn't know what they were fighting against.
yeah.
Okay.
If they had known destiny, if they knew what was going to happen in the future, they wouldn't
Yeah.
try to prevent it.
They didn't try to prevent it, right?
But they were only getting glimpses, and even Aerith
Uh
doesn't
huh.
completely know.
Uh huh.
She has a hint.
She has a hint,
She knows
yes.
some. Yes,
She
she's somewhat
definitely,
like she knows
but
she's gonna die.
that's the thing. She said every time she mentioned that every time she interacts with the whispers, a part of her is lost because she knows,
Yeah,
and then it's just gone. You know what I mean? When
yeah,
she interacts with the
exactly. And how
whispers,
many times have they touched her? Have they touched her throughout the game?
a
And the
lot.
first time we
That's
see her, they were touching her.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's so the whispers. Then okay, we fought the whispers, but the whispers
yeah.
weren't a bad thing.
No, they weren't a bad thing necessarily.
Because like
They weren't
because
necessarily bad.
they
They
put
saved Barrett.
that's
Remember?
they didn't save Barrett. They made sure he was dead. Because
What? No, they
that's what I
healed him.
thought. They healed. Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking Biggs. My bad. My bad. My bad.
No,
See,
see, they're not good. They're not bad. They're just trying to preserve the flow of time.
exactly.
There's no neutrality.
Yeah,
It's neutral.
yeah. No, that makes sense.
Whoever's meant to live lives. Who's
Meant
ever
to
meant to die
die
dies.
dies. Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's why
Yeah.
they made sure Biggs and Jesse was supposed to die and Widge, but Biggs
Mm-mm.
survived. I don't know about Jesse. They didn't show her. And Wedge,
Yeah.
again, I don't know about Wedge. He got thrown out of the window. So is he alive?
I'm guessing. Well, I think he's dead, but I
I
don't know.
assume he's dead, but if because he flew out of the window. The thing is, the ending was a lot of fun to go through, right? But I was sitting there trying to
Mm-mm.
figure out. I'm like seriously listening to the conversation, but they're talking in bloody metaphors, bro. It's like just
Yeah, no, no, I
outright
get it. I
say
get.
it.
By the way, I was just as confused as you are, by the way,
uh,
because I was also grasping my head. The thing is, I didn't play Crisis Core, by the way.
oh,
I
okay.
haven't played Crisis Core until now.
You have to
So
play
the first
Crisis
time I
4.
still
You have to play Crisis Core to fully to understand at least Cloud's
no, but I know
backstory.
the story.
Uh,
I watched
okay.
cutscenes,
I'm playing
so
it
I know enough.
currently on my PSP. But anyways, yeah, go ahead.
Uh, yeah. So the first time I saw like Zach, I'm like, who's this black haired dude?
With also a Buster sword. What the hell?
A bunch of shit. Yeah. I'm like, who's this?
Uh,
I'm
true.
yeah. So
Uh,
I was super confused. I'm like,
But didn't you
Zach?
see him in the original? I thought you saw him in the original.
No, I did see him. It clicked later
Oh, okay.
because I barely remembered him as in the
Thing is,
original.
in the
They didn't
original,
even mention his
they did mention his name like 4 times, literally 4 times.
in Gongaga.
Uh,
In Gongaga, yeah, they
yeah.
did.
Wait a second.
In Ganga, did you get that optional cutscene when
Oh,
you go to Gongaga?
uh,
No,
Ganga.
sorry, not in Gongaga. Sorry, when you go back to the Shinra mansion after Cloud remembers the truth.
No, I might have missed that
You
one.
didn't do it.
I might have missed
No,
that
no,
one.
it's understandable because
Uh,
understandable because I also missed that one.
Okay, okay. I almost missed the entirety
I got that
of Yuffie's
after.
story,
Yeah,
so yeah,
yeah. No,
yeah.
I got that after the remake because I remember I was just watching videos of Final
Oh,
Fantasy 7 and I saw this cutscene. I'm like, this wasn't in the main story. What is this?
uh,
And then I realized that, oh, this was actually optional.
oh, okay.
Basically, if you, after Cloud realizes that he was never a soldier and it
Right,
was
right.
another guy named Zack,
Yeah,
when you go back to the Shinra mansion
right,
and you
right,
go back to the library,
right.
there's a secret cutscene,
Uh-huh.
which you're playing Crisis Core right now, right?
I just started. I just started Crisis Core. Like legit, I just finished the first
Okay,
mission.
what? Okay, well, I'll just say whatever's gonna happen in Crisis Core, that basically happened in the original.
Oh, okay.
Like they showed that in the original.
They sh-
Crisis Core is showing it again.
yeah, they're showing it in a much more clear fashion. Because that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one thing I love about the remake is that a lot of what they already showed you in the remake, they show and
Mm,
presented in a much more presentable fashion. Because I had no clue
yeah.
that the what's his name, Domino, the mayor.
Mm.
I had no
Yeah, yeah,
clue
yeah, yeah.
that he was in the original. When I saw him, I was like, "Who the hell is this old man talking to the?" I was like, "Huh? Who's this? He was in the. Is this is
Yeah,
changed? Is the
yeah.
new?" And then he said he was the mayor, and then he started talking like the guy, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's in the original."
Yeah, it was him.
But
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So,
yeah,
okay, well, if you're playing Crisis Core, because I
yeah.
actually wanted to talk about it, but class, I'm
Uh,
not gonna spoil it.
yeah, yeah. Don't
You play
spoil it.
play Crisis Core, you'll get it.
I'll play Crisis Core, then I'll probably get it better. But
Yeah.
thing is, now I still
Mm.
okay to talk remakes and sequels because you say it's a sequel. That's what everyone is also saying.
Okay,
It's
okay, wait. Before we continue, I want to ask you something.
what? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened to Zack in the original? No, you
Uh,
never got the cutscene, right? So you don't
no,
know.
I don't know what
You
happened to
didn't
him.
get that optional cutscene.
No, I
Oh
assume he's
man,
goddamn dead. So I will see. I assume so.
they gunned.
I know who Jack is, and
Is
I've
it
seen him in like the anime of Final Fantasy 7, but I don't know that if that's canon or not. So yeah,
okay? Listen, do one thing before you continue Crisis Core.
yeah,
Try to get that optional cutscene. Like you just go open up the original game and go back to the Shinra Mansion.
okay,
See that cutscene and then continue Crisis Core. It's not that long, but it's just
okay,
short.
okay. I'll take a look.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
like I'll send you a YouTube video if you want.
No, no,
Although
I'll
it's not
go.
necessary.
I'll definitely go and get it. I'll. The thing is, I
Yeah,
small. I'll download it. I want to experience it. I'll go get it. I won't do it on camera though, but
yeah,
I will definitely go take a look at it. I'm getting
yeah. Just
prepared
go.
for the for Rebirth. Rebirth is only coming out in 29th February, and I have like 24 days until then, so might as well.
It's coming out in February. I thought it was in March.
Why do you think I bought it? It's coming out in February, bro.
Oh my! It's coming out in 24. I cannot believe this. It's
It's
coming out in 24 days
yes, dude. It's coming out in 24 days.
already.
What do you think?
Oh my
I'm
god,
like
bro! I
twiddling my
remember.
thumbs here and hoping the intermission is good, bro. Because intermission is a lot of fun. I have to say, my
Yeah.
favorite character in the original is Yuffie. Okay, her little animation where she
Your
does
favorite
the
character is
punch.
Yuffie?
Yes, bro. I know it's
Bro, you're
strange.
insane. Everyone hated it.
Why? She is the most
Wait,
outlandish,
hang
but
on. Did you play the Wutai?
yeah, I played
Did
throughout.
you go through Wutai?
Yeah, yeah, I played through Utai. Even through Utai,
Okay.
I can see why you would hate it through Utai because you're like she takes all your shit
Mm,
and then you have to run around Utai looking for her.
exactly.
I know.
Yeah, yeah. And
But
you know what's even frustrating?
uh,
When she gives you back your materia, it's all
jumbled
messed
up.
up.
Yeah, I know, jumbled up. I forgot about
You have to like reorder.
but
You
the
have
thing
to
is,
reorder your material.
like I told you, I played with cheats, so I barely used the materia. It was just limit every
Mm,
match. So understandably.
mm,
No, I understand why no one liked her,
mm.
but the reason why is her little stupid animation, which is like punching in the air, and she's like, "Come on, let's fight." The For me, it was just
I don't.
so it's
Yeah, I
like,
wouldn't know that because I never played as her. I got her in the original, but I barely used her.
oh, okay. Yeah. She
Yeah, I
she
always play with Cloud, Aerith, and either
okay.
Tifa or Barret Red 13.
Okay. I never used Barrett. Sorry, I never used Red 13. It's
Yeah, I'd
sad.
sometimes use him.
Yeah. Second.
I use him sometimes,
Oh,
but in story moments it had to be Aerith and Tifa.
Aerith and Tifa. Fair enough. Aerith. The thing is,
Yeah,
in the remake, I just Aerith. Just
yeah,
actually Aerith and Tifa are some of the most overpowered
yeah.
characters. Like Aerith, if you hit weaknesses, bro, it just I was using Aerith for some of the boss fights. The only thing I
Mm-hmm.
did, I cast Arcane Ward and then just cast whatever spell the
Yeah,
enemy's weak to over and over, and I just win because
yeah, yeah.
she's just that
Trophy.
overpowered. But
Mm,
Yuffie is seeming to be more overpowered considering in the remake. Because I won't talk too much about it. She's a lot of fun though as a character.
I'll have
Yeah,
to wait and play it for myself and
yeah,
see.
yeah. But yeah,
You're
so
excited for Rebirth, huh? I can't believe you're
there,
gonna play it on day one, man.
I'm streaming it on day one, bro. I'm 100% streaming it
Oh
on day one.
man,
Though
it's gonna be chaotic, dude.
it
Keep in
is,
mind that from now on,
I
it's
know
not
it
gonna.
can be now.
It's
From
not
now on,
necessary
they
that the
can be changes. Is what
yeah
I'm trying to say. Yeah, they can
yeah
be
no there
changes.
is going to be.
Oh, well
It's,
said.
it's not they can. Because remember at the end of remake, it said the unknown journey will continue.
Yeah,
Why
that's
did it say
true.
unknown?
Yeah, I know. I know. The
The
unknown.
original game already came out. It should
Yes,
be
yes.
known.
It should. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll see, because they could just
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
exact same thing the original did, just presenting it differently. You know what I mean? Like how they
No,
did.
no, this time they're not gonna present it differently because
Oh,
this time there's no whispers
true.
to hold
There's
them
no.
back.
The only time actually the whispers interfered was when a drastic change was about to happen, and then but
Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, but the change didn't happen because they intervened.
they
But
intervened.
now,
True.
when a drastic change
It might
is about to
happen.
happen, there's no one.
Yeah,
There's no. Yeah, it will. Yeah, there's no whisper to stop
to
them.
stop them. Right.
So
Right.
there's no
Right.
whisper to maintain the canon.
True.
So this
We'll
drastic change, like
we'll see
people
then.
right now,
Uh,
fans are excited because now
seeing
we're
something new.
there's a not just that,
Uh,
they're teasing the possibility
uh.
that we might be able to save Aerith this time. Though don't
Oh.
isn't that what we all want?
Not really.
Like
I might be the
every
only one.
no, come on.
I might be
No?
the oh
Oh
no.
my god.
I thing is when
You're
she
hurt. You're
died, I
hard.
was like, oh, okay. But
Mm.
that
You know
was
what I think? I
uh
think you know what I think? I think they we're gonna save her, but
she's
she
still
will
gonna
still
die.
somehow die.
Yes.
Yeah, so
It
regard because like her death is iconic and it's
yeah.
too important. I don't
Thing is, but
they
at the same
cannot skip.
time, they would have to then change the way things work, because the at least established law they would have to change because she gave up her soul so that holy could
Mm,
work, because the last ancient
mm,
and the soul is very powerful. That's the only way the materia would have worked if she gave up her life.
mm.
So if
Look,
she's not gonna
honestly, we
die,
can't predict what's gonna happen
I can't predict. I'm not predicting
because
anything. I'm
yeah,
going into
yeah
it.
no one
See,
can predict
yeah,
because they we don't even know how it's gonna end
yeah, that's true. That's
because they're
true.
gonna do a lot of things and after you play Crisis Core,
Yeah,
you'll understand even more what I mean.
yeah. I'll play it and then I'll see. But there's no changes between
Yeah,
Crisis Core and Reunion, right?
the reunion? No, reunion is just a reunion is a remake. No, not no
Okay,
changes. I
okay.
think.
I don't. I think
I
I'm gonna
haven't
take
played
a
it. I
look.
haven't
I'm
had
gonna
any.
take a look because people are saying that you have to play Reunion, actually Reunion, before playing Rebirth because they might have done a few things differently. But we'll see.
Hmm,
We'll see. I'll take a look.
interesting.
But yeah, the only one of the one thing that I'm still well, thing is we'll see until we're with Rebirth because I'm not judging, I'm not basing my judgment on the remake this game alone because this isn't
Yeah,
one
yeah,
game alone. You have to with all three games in one because it's one complete Final Fantasy journey. It hasn't uh
yeah.
gotten
It's
to the
split into three
Final
parts.
Fantasy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I see what you did there.
I it hasn't done its Final Fantasy. So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see because the world hasn't ended. It must end for it to be. You know, it was coming to
Dude,
an
there's
end.
still so much to see.
Yeah.
Can you haven't watched any trailers, right?
No.
Just asking.
No.
Are you going? Okay, okay,
Blind,
good, good,
bro.
good, good.
Completely blind. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Completely blind. I'm
yeah.
excited to see it.
Okay, okay. Listen, I
What?
wanted to ask you,
What else up?
because you played the remake
Yeah.
before the original, right? And
Yeah.
you got how far did you play before you stopped?
The
You got
remake.
until yeah, in the remake.
All the way until chapter 14, bro.
Yeah, and then you played the original.
Yes.
So when you continued your stream
Right.
from chapter 14 onwards, it was a different experience, right? Because now you knew what was happening. But
Yes. But yeah, I think
yeah,
that's what I want to talk about actually. When I was playing
yeah.
I was going into it thinking, okay, there are gonna be drastic changes going forward, right? Because now
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's gonna happen because I heard a lot of people say the ending is different, but I didn't know that
Mm-hmm.
mean the actual exact ending is different. The rest of the Shinra Tower plays out exactly like Shinra Tower. It's just presented differently.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
Yeah, no, I want that's what
one
I
for one.
wanted to ask. What was it like
Uh,
when you
it was great
not
actually. Getting to
not when you
getting
yeah,
to like go ahead, go ahead. What do you answer your question?
you play like playing the original, like
Yeah,
you went through Shinra Tower, right? But now
yeah.
seeing it in the remake,
It was
what
good.
was it like?
It
You're
was
like, "Oh my God, Shinra Tower."
yeah. I was excited. I was like, okay, Shinra Tower. Let's. I was. They didn't give you the option to go in the front door or the back door, but
Actually, they did give you the
they
option.
gave you later. They
That
didn't
was
give
later
you
on.
yeah. They like right in the beginning. I didn't know they were gonna give it to me
Mm,
eventually. They did eventually give it to me, and I chose the stairs again. I wanted to see what the remake does with the
mm.
stairs. I was impressed.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Though
Everyone
the
chose this year.
yeah, but the thing is, did you know the music gets distorted as you keep going up each
Yeah, I
floor?
noticed that too. I
you,
noticed that
I
too.
was like, what? Okay, damn. They
Yeah, dude, I remember when I played that part, because even that part, when I was playing the remake and I was playing that chapter,
yeah.
I had played the original at that point.
Okay, you
So
finished
I
it.
was like, I knew what was coming,
Uh
but I
huh.
didn't know what it was gonna be like,
Yeah, yeah. But he was
and like how they were.
gonna
So
do it. But
yeah,
yeah,
so I remember the opening, the first the shot that shot of Shinra Tower, and Cloud holding a sword just like in the cover art.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god! And the scale, dude. You saw how
It's
massive the
uh,
tower was.
insane. The the
I
remake, the
know.
original make
I was.
everything look goddamn small, bro. What the?
Yeah, yeah. But in the remake, it
It's
looked
massive.
intimidating, bro. And the title of the chapter was so appropriate. Like, the belly of the beast.
Yeah,
I remember thinking, yo, this is a video game.
true.
Man, we've come so far.
The one aspect of Shinotao that I didn't like, and it's very small,
What?
is how when at least I prefer the original way they did it. I would have loved if they
Mm,
did a remake of that, where because uh,
mm.
I really hated Hojo's entire section. Hojo's entire section was a
In the
slog
remake.
in the remake. Yes, it was a
Yeah,
slog to
even
go
yeah,
through.
even me. It was it was dragged. Yeah, they
It,
really stretched that section.
which they could have just done what the original did, where they got caught by the Turks, and then the Turks put
Mm,
them in a holding cell, and they all like go to bed, and then they wake up. This is what I was hoping to see, where they wake up and like walking through the tower, everything's like destroyed. There's blood everywhere. People
mm,
have been dead, and like you talk to certain individuals, and they're like, uh, and then dies, and then you make your way all the way
mm,
to where you saw the president before, but now he's dead.
yeah.
I was like, oh my god. If they did
Mm,
it, I prefer they would have done it like that instead of how they did it, but it's fine. The way they did it was fine. It wasn't the worst thing.
yeah.
But I
Mm,
was
mm.
very surprised when they killed Barrett. Were you as well?
I was too.
It's,
I was shocked
but
because I was like, hang on a minute.
it
This
is.
was not in the original. What's happening here?
I was hoping they continue with that because, like, oh my god, there's an injury. What? This is a change. Is this what happens?
Yeah, yeah,
But no, the whispers
yeah.
heal him, and I was like, oh okay. So they this is not the change. They just going the same way.
Mm, mm.
No, I
And then
was
that added to the mystery. I'm like, and
mm,
we were like, okay, who are these, and why are they healing him?
yeah.
and you're getting hints. You realize, okay, these guys are actually trying to
Skip it as
keep the
is.
events, yeah, as the same as the original.
Yeah, to keep it
Because
as
the
a
first time we see the whispers, gradually throughout the games, throughout the game, yeah,
yeah
the whispers start off as these mysterious
creatures. Yeah,
creatures. You don't know what they are. We don't know who they are. We don't know what they want. But throughout the game, we start to understand their motives. We start to
exactly.
understand that, okay, they're keeping the
Keeping it,
canon.
which I was like,
So when,
that's
yeah,
fine. The canon is good, so
mm-mm.
why?
Look, they could have made a Final Fantasy a
Yeah,
perfect remake,
yeah.
meaning no whispers, no nothing.
I
It
mean,
would
was
have worked out just fine.
no,
But
the thing is that it's good that they did additions. The additions is what made this game even better. The additions of all the
mm-mm,
characters, the additions of the side quests, they made the original Midgar section a whole lot better to go through. Because in the original
yeah,
game, it was tower, first reactor, second reactor, slums, tower, done.
yeah,
It's so quickly, and then the
yeah.
rest of the game was the big
Well,
highlight.
that's the thing about that's actually that's actually an important part of making a remake.
Yeah,
Basically, before we get into Final Fantasy, we have to understand what a remake is.
yeah,
A remake isn't a one-to-one recreation of a video game. It's making a game, the same game, but better.
yes,
Like, even you
but
can
not
look
not
at this even in Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 4 remake. You
okay.
haven't
Now the
played Resident Evil 4 remake, right?
Resident Evil 4 remake is mostly exactly the same as the original.
Not yeah, mostly yeah. Not,
Mostly,
obviously, it's not as drastic as Final Fantasy 7 because
it, it,
it's in
it,
a realistic
but
setting. There's no like
it,
time travel or whispers to come to change the canon. Nothing
true,
like that.
but like
But
in that game, they basically took the original game and then
mhm.
fixed the gameplay. That's all they did, which is great. I love that. That's why I prefer that
Did you
over
finish the game?
no, but I still prefer it over that.
See that? No, no. Well, you didn't finish the remake.
Yeah, I
Like
know,
you just you have to finish the remake. There's more, by the way.
I
You
know,
think that's all they did?
I know they added a lot. I played through. I did. It's not on my channel yet, but I played through. There was a whole exploration section with the boat. You get to explore that whole area, and I thought that was very
Yeah.
interesting. That was a great addition. They didn't take anything out yet,
Well,
so
not just that.
there's
Well,
more.
no,
But
there's
I
this, there's more. No, I'm talking about story wise. There actually is more.
oh okay
They
okay
added more to the game,
okay okay okay
like they did in Final Fantasy 7 remake. There's
uh
more character development. There's more because
okay
it's actually longer than the original.
huh okay okay all
Yeah, it's
right.
not
Then
an
I'll.
exact one-to-one
It's
recreation,
not. Yeah,
which was my the
it
point I was trying to make.
yeah, I know, not an exact, but main plot points should be the same, is what I'm trying to say for a remake.
Yeah, yeah, of course,
Main plot points, like
exactly.
major deals. If it's like minor for characterization and areas you get to explore more further, that's great. If you change like
Mm,
in a different direction, they go in a completely different direction, then it's no
mm,
longer a remake, right?
mm.
That's what I'm trying. I get what you're
Yeah, true.
saying. You must add, if you're gonna do a remake, you update the current game there that they had, but add things more
Mm.
in certain sections. That's why it's good that they're doing a trilogy of the original game because of how long the original game is, but they want to do it justice, and so they added everything and new things to it that gave it a better time to shine.
Yeah. You know, when they announced that the Final Fantasy 7 remake wasn't going to be in just one game, but
Yeah,
it would be multiple games.
yeah,
Of course, back then we didn't know there would be three games. We thought it might be two
uh,
until they officially announced it would be three. This is something that people aren't happy about, by the way. That
uh,
they're not happy that it's being split into three games.
uh,
They're because they're mad. They're like, oh, we have to pay $60 for the like we have to pay like $60 three times for one
yeah.
game.
I understand.
But if you ask me,
No, it's no longer 60,
no, I
dude.
don't, that is
It does. It's no longer 60. It's now 70.
huh. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Back then when they
Ah,
announced
okay.
it, it was
Back then, yeah,
60.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they were complaining about having to buy the same game three times,
Uh-huh.
which I do not agree with. I do not understand. I do not agree with at all.
Okay.
It's not like we're not buying the same game three times. They're adding a
Uh,
lot more
yes.
story. They're expanding the game
Yeah, yeah.
and they're making it better. like if we're getting 3 games like worth of content,
Uh,
and we have to pay like the price for 3 games for it, obviously it's gonna be worth it.
uh, yeah,
It's not about the price. It's about they're making the story better, right? And they're making it longer.
yeah.
As long as they're not making it mediocre,
It
what's the problem?
as long as they don't. The thing is, if they
Mm,
drastically go in a different direction, they would have to uh, make it better than they would they really would have. The thing is, because the original is extremely beloved, right? The original
yeah.
story is extremely beloved. Like
Mhm,
it's considered
mm,
the top of all time in terms of video games. Just the story. I'm not talking gameplay. I'm talking just the story. And a lot of people love the original that much. The thing is,
yeah.
if they the and this is what people are worried about slightly, is that if they do drastic changes to what was in the original, like extreme drastic changes,
Mm,
then it you would have to justify that change by it must be a bit in terms of story. I'm not talking gameplay. Gameplay will definitely be better, but in terms of story, it would have to amount to more than what the original gave you in terms of story. It would have to amount to
yeah.
more. So
Which yeah,
the,
if you
the
ask me, I think they are going to do it
it's
because
I really hope so. I paid a lot of money for this game.
yeah. No, but like think
I
about it right now. Don't you
mm,
think it's interesting that
yeah.
things are not going to be as before? Like if
Well,
you get the chance to save Aerith, or
I think is that's
we
what I'm
might as
saying. And at the oh, okay, let me ask you this then: Would
what?
is it was it a bad thing in the original that Aerith had died?
No, no, it wasn't a bad thing. It was sad, sure, but
Yes,
no, it wasn't a bad thing.
right. So why would you want to change it?
Besides, if
Uh, that's what I. It was not a
no,
bad
I'm
thing.
not. No, I'm not.
Like in,
No, see, here's,
yeah.
no, see, here's the
Uh,
thing. Here's the, you get one.
okay.
I'm not changing. It's not
Mm.
about the original game
Uh huh.
was perfect, right?
Yeah.
Story
Yeah.
is perfect.
Right. Right.
The original game exists.
Yeah.
Just because they're changing things up in the remake, this does not in any way affect the original game. The original, if the OG fans, by the way, are the ones who are mad about the changes,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the OG,
Yeah.
and if you personally ask me, obviously the OG will always be better than the remake.
Right.
It's special in its own way,
Uh huh.
but we don't have to like the remake isn't replacing the OG in any way.
No, I know that. I know it's what I'm. What that's why I'm asking is
Yeah.
that, for that kind of change, specifically
Mm,
to Aerith's death, because it was a
mm,
major story point in time for all the
mm,
characters. If she doesn't
yeah.
die, then where would you have that extreme stakes? You would have to have. How would you change that? Is what I'm trying to say, because it not only affects every character, it affects Cloud as well. It
Mm,
affects his character and he grows from that. So if she doesn't die, you
yeah.
would have to, if you make a change like that, a major change. I'm fine with you adding things,
Yeah.
smaller things in, or
Yeah.
expanding on characters that already exist in the original, expanding on
Mm,
them, and then continuing still the same story because the story is just that good.
mm,
And if you're able to present that already very good story in a better way, present that story and not a different story. Because yes, there if you
right.
do a different story, then just do a new game. You know what I mean? If you want to go in a different
Mm,
direction,
mm,
make a new Final Fantasy with the same
yeah.
not same setting, but same idea, same theme. You can do another
Yeah.
mechanical city and then call it the next Final Fantasy. You know what I mean? Or
No, no, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't be as it
it,
wouldn't hit that hard. You
yeah,
know,
I know. So that's why I'm saying then.
y-
Oh, okay, why wouldn't it hit that hard?
because it's a completely different story.
Yes, that's
Right now,
not.
it's a remake, right? It's a remake of the
Yes,
original game, and it's being changed.
yes,
We know that they're making changes
but if it's
because the original game exists.
if it's drastic changes, would it go in a if it's drastic changes, where it would go in a completely different direction to the original game?
Mhm.
where it's now
Mm,
a completely new story. Wouldn't that just be a new
mm,
game? And they do like extreme drastic changes, or like say they don't go the route with Cloud's character, for example, where
yeah,
he doesn't go insane and starts attacking Tifa, for example, or Aerith,
yeah,
and he doesn't go
yeah,
insane, and he doesn't have that characterization. They
yeah,
do something completely different. Wouldn't that be a different story?
yeah. Well, see, that would be a way too drastic. We're talking about a
Uh,
complete character development arc
exactly.
change.
So that should
Yeah, no,
stay.
no,
That should stay, even if it's a remake.
yeah, that should stay. Yeah,
Exactly.
that
That's
should
what,
stay.
yeah.
But like plot points can change. For
In
example, Biggs dying, Biggs and I don't know by Jesse, but Biggs living,
uh-huh.
it
That
opens up potential, right,
yeah,
for other more character development.
that's true. It opens up potential for more character development. But let me ask you this now. And
Yeah,
I don't hate Biggs living. Biggs is great. It's just that
yeah.
that would now ask the question: would we be going back to Midgar again? Because in the original game, you never able to go back to Midgar.
Yeah, yeah. You after it got destroyed, yeah, you're not able to go back there.
Exactly. So going
Mm,
back to Midgar is a change. You only go back to Midgar
yeah,
when it starts getting attacked by the weapon. So
yeah, yeah,
then why also you can't really, if they're going to do the entirety of the world of Final Fantasy in the next game and include Midgar's
yeah,
world at the same time. I don't know how
yeah. Wouldn't
it,
that be interesting?
but how you
It would be
think.
a change, yeah,
No, no,
but
no.
it opens up possibilities, right?
Yes, but think about it. They have to render the entirety of Final Fantasy VII's world, including Midgar's
Mm.
world. Now think about that.
Nah, nah, they're not gonna.
They,
I don't think they're gonna go that
they
far.
can't.
They are. Yeah, they can't. No, no, they'll find a way for us to get back to Mega, but not like
In that sense.
completely.
Yeah,
Yeah, not
obviously
in
not.
that
They
sense.
can't. You can't because you. How are you gonna render the entirety of Midgar again? When you, with how big that game
Mm-mm.
is, you know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
so we agree that it's like if they do extremely drastic changes to the original, that's what I think a lot of people are also
Yeah.
worried about is that extreme drastic change, like I mentioned, where they completely change how Cloud um, changes or he goes through a character development.
Well, it's like you said, if they're gonna make drastic changes, obviously they're gonna have to put in something to compensate for these changes.
Yeah, or justify
You know,
those
if
changes.
see,
It
see,
must be
basically we're not afraid of them changing anything. We're
uh
afraid of them removing.
removing what?
Yes. Yeah, removing plot points and not adding anything in place of it, basically.
Okay,
Like if
now
they're gonna change, okay, if they're gonna remove something, for example, like let me tell you this. I think you know what would be interesting if
uh-huh.
okay, if in the rebirth we save Aerith, right?
Right, right,
That's cool. But like her that we us saving Aerith,
right.
we cannot continue the same way as the original. There has to be like that has to open up new branches.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes, yes,
Like
I
imagine
understand that. I understand that.
okay, okay, let me say in the original game,
Uh-huh.
why was Aerith's death so iconic?
Okay,
Because it was shocking, right?
that and yeah, yes, yes. But it also completes her
You didn't see
character.
it coming.
That's true.
Yeah,
You
no,
didn't see it
we
coming,
did not see it coming.
but it also
Yeah,
it completes her character. That's what I mean. It gives her character a
yeah,
full circle from where she started and where she ended up.
yeah.
That
And no, and not just that, her death was iconic because we did not see it coming.
yeah,
Okay, and we did not out of if someone is going to die, we did not expect it to be her.
her. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
That's
know,
true.
we yeah. I mean,
I
if there
mean,
was gonna be a death,
the
maybe if imagine if Barrett heroically sacrificed himself,
uh huh,
that would be sad, right?
uh huh.
But it wouldn't be shocking, right? But for the most innocent, the flower girl to get just coldly murdered, to
Yeah,
become coldly to be murdered in cold blood,
yeah,
that was shocking, right?
uh huh. I mean,
It was a shock
it was
factor that made her death so iconic.
yeah, yes, yes.
That oh, I did not see this coming.
Uh.
So imagine what in the rebirth we save Earth, okay?
Right.
That would be that's great, right? We'll be celebrating. But somewhere down the line, Sephiroth kills Tifa.
But like, what would that do?
Well, the shock factor it'll be
Yes,
new, right?
the
The
thing is,
shock
but now
because now when it's
I know,
mm,
I know what you mean by the shock factor, right? That it
mm,
was extremely shocking to see this character die. But the thing is,
mm,
what besides people feeling sad for Tifa's death, what are the impact
mm,
towards the story would that do? Because not only did her death include, not only was she that she died, but that she set herself up to die as well. Because when you find out
mm,
afterwards that she planned to do that. She planned to get killed because that was the
mm,
only way for Holy to be activated. Because they explain they
right.
must explain that. So if she doesn't die, then how else are they going to activate Holy to stop the black materia from happening? If he kills Tifa, then that all that's going to do is just be, oh my god, shock factor. But then afterwards it's like, so now what? That's it. It just ends at shock factor. You know what I mean? But there was,
Uh,
with Eris death, it was
right.
shock factor,
No, yeah,
but
yeah,
it
you're right. I
also
didn't.
played a major part into the story as well.
Into the overall story. Yeah, her
Yeah.
death was actually important because it affected. Yeah, I
How?
didn't. Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. I
Yeah.
didn't take that into account.
Uh, but say okay.
My head hurts, man.
What do you think I'm feeling like now? You can hear it in my voice. Fucking nose is gone,
Yeah.
bro. But it it was fun though. The it's this Final Fantasy, the remake and the discussions around it is interesting for me, at least. It's interesting. I'm an outsider. This is your favorite game of all time. It's now my
Yeah.
it's in my list. It's in my list, but I might have to put it in my top five. It's my top 10. To put it in my top five, that means I have to remove something that is already in the top five. So it's like,
Mm.
do I
Well,
put
you
it
can put it in the top five after they finish
Rebirth?
after you play
If I play
Rebirth and the
Rebirth,
third game.
that's why I'm waiting for Rebirth to see if Rebirth will change my mind. Because right now it's great. It's at
Yeah.
the level of great, but it's not the level for me
Mm,
at absolute masterpiece. You know what I mean?
mm, mm.
That's there. It's
Yeah.
there for you. Because this was
Obviously, yeah. The
yes,
game. No, see, remake alone isn't a masterpiece.
the entirety of
Maybe
it.
when they finish all three,
It will
yeah,
be a masterpiece.
maybe
Yeah,
the three games together, it'll be a
masterpiece.
masterpiece of a
Yeah,
story. Which I'm being optimistic. Hopefully, it will be because remake was amazing
yeah. That's
so
true.
far. There was only the first one.
The first installment, it was great. It was a lot of fun to play
Yeah,
through. The characters are charming, very very charming. So it's like I the
yeah.
in the discussion of like remakes and people not really liking this remake, and I've seen a lot of people. There's like,
Mm.
you just type in Final Fantasy remake and people's thoughts on YouTube, and you just see a bunch of videos, people saying they missed it. It was they couldn't do the entire, they removed something, or I don't know. There was a lot of videos like that, right? I didn't watch any of
Right.
them, but it got me questioning, right? Now, well, I'm not that the game's bad or that I also in agreement. I'm not, but it got me thinking as
Mm.
to why, and you explained it as well. You are a fan of the OG. Well,
Yeah.
what would you have liked? Would you have liked it to be? It's not a one for one. I mean, like you already said that. What I mean is like,
Yeah.
if are you in agreement if that they remove a major component for a character that was so good for you? Because like, what was the best part and best moment in Final Fantasy 7 that you loved the most
In the original one.
in the original? Yes, that like it's the one
Oh.
reason that like grabbed you and was the
Mm.
one reason that made it to the top, your favorite game of all time.
No, see, that's the thing. There is no favorite part. The entire game is my favorite part.
The entire game, shit. Okay.
That's why it's such a yeah. That's why but it's a masterpiece to me
Oh,
because it was such it's the greatest adventure I've ever experienced.
okay.
Every part was a roller
Was a roller
coaster.
coaster. roller coaster of
Yeah, it's not
emotions.
that. That's what exactly. Yeah, it's not like other games.
Uh,
I played other games and they were not. It's not. They're not my favorite game
uh,
because I didn't enjoy the entire experience. I
yeah.
probably only enjoyed a portion of it.
Mm. Like God of War
You
Ragnarok, right?
know?
I understand.
Yeah. Like, yeah. See. Yeah. See. God of War Ragnarok. No. No. It makes sense.
Yeah.
God of War Ragnarok was not. Is not my favorite game.
No.
I did not enjoy the adventure. It had ups and downs.
Yeah.
Then there were parts well they were really good,
Mm.
and there were parts that were really bad.
Right.
But overall, it was okay. But Final Fantasy VII, every part was really good.
Mm.
The Midgar was amazing. Cosmo Canyon was amazing.
Oh.
The Gold Saucer was amazing. Like
Oh.
there's no downs
Yes, that's
for
true.
me. For me,
Yeah. Okay.
at least.
Okay, that's good. That.
Yeah.
So that's now it's gonna make my question a little bit more difficult to ask because I was okay.
No, so the game it started off good. It
It just
just kept
kept
getting
going
better
better
and
and
better
better.
and better and better. Not it did not slow down not
Uh.
once. And I think you'd agree with me.
Yes. Yes, that's
And
true.
remember
It.
when you find out that Cloud wasn't actually in Soldier? Remember that twist?
The thing is that whole section for me, right? As I was playing through it, it was the
Yeah.
problem I had, especially right after in the original when I played it, I did Cosmo Canyon, right?
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
I went all the way through the whole pyramid thing and him the constant back and forth with Sephiroth and the and Cloud, and I was like, okay, all of this
Right.
is interesting, right? I was like, okay, we're following, but every time I
Mm-hmm.
get into an encounter, I lose track of that. So I was confused the whole time. This is why I don't like the random encounters, because I was confused the whole time. I was like,
Yeah.
what are we following again? Right, right, right. We after Sephiroth. Why are
Yeah.
we after Sephiroth again? It's because he's about to do something. It was like that the whole time,
Yeah.
and so when we finally caught up to him, and like properly this time, and when after Aerith dies, from the point of like getting to the point of Aerith dying, every story beat just hit one after another. Right after you go to the gold source and stay for a night, right, and then you had like a date with Aerith, and then she
Mm-hmm.
said something of like, "I want to meet the real you, like you as
Yeah.
Cloud, and not what you're showing right here." And that took me by
Yeah.
surprise, and it just kept going. The next thing right after that was just another beat hit one after another. It was so good. Yeah, I get what you
Mm.
mean. It just kept going up and up and up from that point
Yeah.
until you had
Exactly.
to
Exactly.
until you had to find your the objective by yourself, and then I was like, okay, where there was no
So
mission
yeah,
marker.
that's it.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
see that what kind of whatever like made the story a bit whatever ruined the pace wasn't a story mechanic. It wasn't
No,
a narrative. It was a gameplay mechanic
yes,
basically.
which
The random encounters and the
the
lack of objective markers that has nothing to do with storytelling.
no,
It was just a gameplay thing.
yeah, which is
But so that might have ruined the pace a bit.
for me. That's just for me. But once I turned
Mm,
off encounters and I just kept going from objective to objective to objective and not forgetting where to go, the story just kept picking
mm,
up in pace, and I just started getting better and better and better and better. Characters
yeah.
were I got more attached, like you said.
Mm,
But yeah, so for you it was like it just it kept for you just kept getting better. The adventure just got better and better. Now, so for you a remake would be if you got to see that adventure in a definition, in a high definition, and getting to see it be
yeah.
completely rendered. You now not going to see Cosmo Canyon from a sky view, but going through it. That's what I'm more
Yeah.
excited to do in Rebirth is go to these places and see it
I
in
know.
its
I
actual
know. Dude,
sizes.
that's what I'm ecstatic about. Dude, that's the best part about waiting for not just
Uh,
a video game remake, like a
yes,
video game you've played,
and
but
yeah,
now you're gonna revisit these places and it's gonna be completely different. Can you
exactly.
imagine what the gold saucer is gonna be like?
Oh
Holy
my god, that's another thing. The gold saucer, bro. Shit,
dude,
that
it
was the
was
one.
amazing. It was incredible in the original.
Yeah,
Like in PS1 graphics, it blew my mind. Imagine with PS5
It's
graphics.
impressive that PS1 graphics can still blow your mind.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, by the way, that's another reason why Final Fantasy VII is amazing. Was despite the crude graphics,
it's still good.
there were so many moments where it gave me chills.
Yes.
I got chills from the story.
I
I remember the first time when we got to Calm after leaving Midgar, and we
yeah.
found out about Sephiroth, right? About how
Oh,
Cloud knew
yes.
him.
Yes, yes.
Remember when we saw him, how he turned insane?
Yes, that slow
You
turn
remember that
into
shot
saying,
of him
oh,
in the flames?
oh, so
Yeah,
good.
him in the flames with the music. I still remember watching you
My video.
watching that video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
was genuinely
Dude,
shocked. I never knew that. I always knew he became evil, but I didn't know how. And I was like, okay,
yeah.
shit,
So
this is
that
good.
that shot, yeah, that shot, even though it was PS1 graphics,
It
even
was,
though he did not look intimidating all at all, it was just a 3D polygon boy,
yeah,
But it gave me chills. Literally, the hair on the back of my neck stood up.
yeah. That's it.
And
And
what
now
else?
you get to see that. We're
Eh,
gonna get to see that in its entirety, but a lot longer. That's the thing. That's what I'm hoping that they do
Yeah.
that, but just extend it, and so that it's you
Mm.
see his downfall into insanity so much better. What he was
You
before.
didn't see the first.
Huh?
You didn't see the first trailer for Final 7 Rebirth, right?
No, I didn't see nothing, nothing at all.
You didn't
I
see.
just seen
I
images
only saw
and
the announcement trailer,
oh, did that?
and the
Did they
announcement
show
trailer
that?
didn't show.
Okay,
And
they didn't show that.
they didn't show like much. They only showed one sequence,
Oh,
and you know
okay.
what it was?
What?
Cloud and Sephiroth walking together in Nibelheim.
Oh,
And dude, I remember when I saw that in the trailer, I'm like, oh,
I can't wait.
holy
I can't
crap!
wait to explore Nibelheim, bro. Any of those smaller towns, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, and not just that, dude. The Sephiroth flashback sequence is playable. It's not gonna be a cutscene now.
Yeah, I no. It. Oh, right. It wasn't playable. No, it was. It was playable, bro. In the
Mm,
original,
It was play- Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, it
it
was
was
playable.
playable, bro.
Forgot about that.
They
Yeah,
you
but
get to
okay,
use
but
Sephiroth
still,
for a bit. Actually,
yeah,
no, you
yeah.
don't. You don't actually
But
get
now
to use.
imagine in the remake.
On the remake. Oh, oh. Can't wait, bro. Uh,
I wish I could just send you just one screenshot just
no,
to give you
no,
a tease. It's
no,
just
bro. I've
no.
seen enough screenshots. I get. I saw
Oh, okay.
them riding the buggy, and I was like, ah. And riding chocobos,
Oh,
bro. The one thing the remake teases
I
you.
did not. Okay, I did not see any of that.
You
I
didn't
did
see any
not
of
see.
that?
The
Okay,
only thing I saw from the rebirth is the Nibelheim.
okay, okay.
That like both of them walking
They
together. That's
showed
it.
Cat Sith. They showed everything, and I was like, oh no.
I haven't seen the gold.
Oh, they haven't shown the golden saucer. That I think they're keeping for the actual game. They haven't shown the golden saucer, gold saucer. Man, I'm so excited. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I thought you got cut off. Yeah, but that's why I'm super excited to play Rebirth. Even though they people are also excited to see what they're gonna bring in Rebirth because like it's now the main portion of Final Fantasy's original game was the outside of Midgar.
Mm,
Midgar was
the
great,
overworld.
the
Yeah.
overworld, but Midgar was 100% so good. It did tease me a lot
The,
with not being able to ride the chocobos, but
yeah. Now I'm also excited to see how they're gonna tackle the open world aspect of the game.
yes, how we're gonna go from town to town
How?
and on.
Yeah, yeah. Like the going to the Chocobo farm and then Calm. First going to Calm and oh man, I'm
Oh,
getting really excited just
the
thinking about it, man.
thing is, okay, I have to tell you this, right? In
What?
terms of the remake, the best part for
Mm,
me, at the end, near the end, besides the ending itself, while we were relieving Shinra Tower, Rufus is.
yeah.
I love Rufus's character, bro.
Oh, oh my God.
ah,
I get it. I get,
Rufus is so
dude.
cool,
I'm
bro.
so
What the?
glad. Literally me. Same opinion, man. Same opinion. He was the highlight of the in the ending. The first time we saw when he came in the helicopter, I'm like, okay, what's he gonna look like? What's he gonna sound like? Because I never saw any trailer of
Yeah,
FF7 Remake.
I also never
So
heard
when they
any of
showed
this
him,
guy.
rolling,
Oh,
yeah,
bruh.
rolling the coin across, I was like, oh, it's the homie Rufus. And then when he got on the helicopter and the Shinra team played, da da
Yes.
da da.
Yeah, I know. Every theme was there, just remixed.
Yeah,
But the boss
yeah,
fight
yeah.
against him as well. The way he's riding, sliding around with the power of his guns is just so much fun.
Yeah,
So cool.
dude, I was completely blown away. I was complete. I came and I was picking them up because of the graphics and the
I
voice
get you, bro.
acting and the
Ah,
action.
it was top tier.
It's yeah. No, honestly, like in the remake, from the Shinra building onwards, from that point on, everything was just like
Besides
incredible.
besides Hojo's entire section, everything was great
Yeah,
until I got to
that was boring.
Hojo's, and I was just like, but yeah,
Dude, seeing Red 13,
his
meeting him for
voice.
the first time.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I was
yes.
doing an impression of his voice, but then when I heard him, I was like,
Uh-huh.
I did it accurately, bro. I got it right because he has that
Yeah,
type of that calm tone in his voice every time in his
mature.
the mature
Yeah, the
calm tone,
maturity.
yeah, in his voice. But Rufus as well.
Yeah,
This
dude.
my favorite scene with him is when he's looking out the window and then Heidegger says Vice President, and then the saying comes up
And
to him. He's
Son says,
like,
Mr.
Mr.
President.
President. Is like, ah, yes. It's like,
That's right.
bro, so petty for no reason. It's
Yeah, yeah.
perfect, bro.
Yeah, I also love when the first thing he says when he sees Cloud. So you're a soldier, huh?
Yeah.
And he's like, that would mean I own you. I'm like, oh, Roof.
This man, bro, this man's crazy. But yeah,
He is. He's
that.
crazier than his father, by the way,
But
even in the original.
it was disappointing to see how his father was acting. When you see him at first, he looked really cool, and then the way he
Mm-hmm.
was acting afterwards was like, bruh, a little bit disappointing. But
Yeah,
yeah,
true,
compared to
true.
your son
Dude,
actually acts like how
yeah.
you look. But yeah,
Yeah, well, that adds to Rufus's character, doesn't it? It
it,
makes him even more evil.
it makes him stand out at least from his dad. His dad is
Yeah.
very much cold-hearted businessman, and then there's him just power hungry.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
what he said in the original, remember?
yeah.
When he was doing his speech, he said that father wanted to rule the world through money, but I'm
Oh,
going to rule the world through fear. That's when we
exactly.
were like, oh God.
He's now
Like
worse,
we're happy that we're happy the president's dead,
but
but
now he's
we
yeah.
got someone worse to replace.
Exactly. Ooh, another thing
Yeah.
that I was glad they actually showed more of is Reeve, who's actually spoilers Cat Sith. You're not able to
Yeah, yeah,
notice
no, I
that
know that.
until later on. But yeah, it was cool. They get to show Cat Sith in the remake, which you don't get to see. But what was he
Mm.
expecting to do as Cat Sith when he showed up?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like like
To stop, probably stop
but like dude, what
the
we
plate from dropping.
yeah, but what are we gonna do?
I
It's
mean, it was just a console. You just had to press a couple of buttons.
true.
The same thing that Cloud and Bear were gonna do.
They were gonna try to do.
By the way, there was yeah. By the way, there was something I wanted to ask during the Genova boss fight because I was watching the stream at that time.
Yeah.
You didn't notice you were paying attention to the fight. You weren't paying attention to the music. Did you notice the music that played?
Uh. I think. Did I not comment on the
Okay.
music? Because I did that for every
No,
fight.
no, you didn't comment on it
Ah,
because it
strange.
was actually there was a beat drop. Do you remember the Genova music from the original game?
No, okay, that might explain it. I don't remember. There's a few soundtracks that I remember
Ah,
from the original game. Sephiroth, of course. The Shinras, and then the battle music. Those are the ones that like really stand out. But yeah, no,
yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't notice. No, unfortunately.
Well, okay, let me tell you. In the original game, the Genova music was like
Right.
this. It was actually a banger. If I
I
played it for you right now, you'd recognize it.
I probably would if you played it right now, but don't. Just send it to me, and then I'll hear, and then I'll tell you. Send it to me. Send me
Yeah.
the link of it.
Anyway, so when you fight Genova in the remake,
Right.
it's the same theme, but it's like an orchestral mix.
Oh.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The Genova battle theme has
Yeah.
3 phases. So when you're fighting him in the beginning, not
Oh.
him, it's her actually. Sorry, my
Her.
bad, her.
Her.
When
Not
you're
him.
fighting her, yeah, sorry, her. When you're fighting her,
Uh.
it's the same theme, but with this orchestra, it's a bit slow
Uh.
in the first phase of the fight. So
Oh.
when I played it, I was like, oh, it's the same theme, but okay, it's the remade version. Okay,
Right. Right.
in the second phase, it speeds up a bit.
Oh. It does.
Yeah, it's yes, and then in the third phase, it's an exact recreation of of the original one. The beat just drops.
Oh.
Yeah, and like
Okay. I didn't know that.
there's even streamer reactions to it. Like there's a video of streamers reacting to the third
The third beat drop.
phase drop.
Oh. The
I'm gonna
boss.
send it. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna
I.
send it to
I.
you right.
I'll send it to me. Send it to me. I'll listen to it. But I did not know that because the boss itself was a lot more was already so interesting to fight.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah.
Okay.
When I was watching the fight and the cutscene played, I was like, okay, okay, the music's gonna drop. I was waiting for you to comment on it, but you didn't. So I was like,
I didn't
didn't notice it.
notice, dude. Like legit, cause the
Mm,
I was too. You know how you should see when I'm playing. You watching every time I'm playing, right?
yeah.
I'm like hyper
Mm,
focused on the mechanics. I'm trying to keep Aerith alive so that she can keep the rest of our team alive, and it's like
uh-huh.
constant micromanaging everything. But yeah, I noticed in
Yeah.
other I comment mostly on the fight on like on the music. I commented on Sephiroth's music as well.
On the yeah, yeah. Of course, his music. You cannot miss his music
No,
every time he comes.
no, I can't.
Oh, and remember when you remember that scary music in the original
Yes,
when you're following the trail of blood?
yes, I was hoping it was a trail of blood, not like, but they can't do that. They didn't show blood at all throughout the entire game, so it was like,
Yeah, to keep the rating.
yes,
I guess they won't make it.
but it wasn't even. It's just
Yeah, that was
splattered,
also disappointing.
like just
Yeah,
splattered on
that
the.
was disappointing. I
Yeah,
honestly, I wish they would with the blood as well.
like it was like scary going through the whole thing. You're like, whoa, what the hell happened here?
Mm.
Genova's gone. It was cool though. Getting to see like the cut marks on the her container. You don't get to see that in the
Wait,
original.
1 second.
It's a game I can talk about forever. So good. But yeah,
Oh, dude, I could talk about it forever because of how much I love it.
I know you
Oh,
definitely
dude,
love it.
the
Uh,
motorcycle chase.
oh my
Dude, the
god.
motorcycle
Oh, the thing
chase.
is, that was oh my god. The first one was great because I really liked what's his name's character. I forget his name, but the dude that treats his
Roche?
yeah Roach that treats his goddamn bike as a
Ah,
horse, bro. But it was cool.
yeah, yeah.
The second one though was a lot of fun. That oh
Nah, I enjoyed the first one was cool, but it wasn't in the original, so it didn't hit
oh
as
okay
hard.
okay.
But in the second one, I was waiting for it the whole time. Like, oh, I wonder what the motorcycle chase is gonna be like when you skip from the car.
Yeah, I was
Oh
wondering
my
actually as
god, it got
well
my blood was
through the
my
roof.
blood was pumping, adrenaline through that part.
Uh,
You
shit.
listen, you play on a monitor, right?
Yeah,
Ah, okay, I see. Go, because when I play the game on my TV,
yeah.
the experience is a bit different.
It's definitely it's way different. Yeah, I would replay the game on the. I'm gonna try to platinum it, so I'm gonna probably replay the game and then play it on its hardest difficulty. I'll probably do it like that.
That's what I was doing by the way last time. Good
Oh,
luck with that. It's not that hard, but you
I
have to actually strategize a lot.
that's basically what I've been doing the whole game. Is like strategize positions and all
No,
that.
well, on the hardest difficulty, you have to strategize even
Even
more.
more, yeah, I know. I figured. Thing is,
Yeah, because you cannot use potions.
a lot of the fights that I thought was difficult, yeah, when I first played through it,
Mm,
I played through it now again, and it was super easy. Hell House took one try. I
mm,
beat it very
mm,
easily. It
mm.
was very strange. The hardest thing to do was the squat challenge, and the pull-up challenge. That was like the
That
hardest
w-
thing
uh,
for some reason.
that was harder than the Sephiroth boss fight, if you ask me, man. I
Yeah, I
don't think
know.
anyone. Yeah, but I managed to finish all of them,
Oh,
surprisingly.
did you finish the pull-up one as well? The pull-up one I haven't done. I did only the
Yeah,
beginning of it, and that was it. To finish the mission.
no, I did the pull up one. I was gonna give up on it,
Oh,
but I persevered and I did it.
shit. I could not, bro. That
Yeah,
shit was so. Oh my god. Especially if
it was
you,
fun.
it was fun, but it's like really annoying because
Mm,
different paths, bro. It's yeah. Anyways, but yeah,
yeah.
overall,
Oh, what a great.
it's a great game, bro. I can't wait for Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 7 Rebirth because I'm excited for that.
Mm,
I'm gonna be playing it day one for the audience listening. I'm playing it day one. I'm gonna be streaming it live. I don't know when, but whenever it comes out, I'm gonna immediately stream it. But Bum here can't play it.
but
It's
what?
unfortunate.
Yeah, still gotta get a PS5.
Yeah,
But hopefully, the third part. We still got one more game after Rebirth.
that's true.
You
That's
know, it's
true.
not over yet.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I really
hopefully the
hope
third game.
Rebirth is like top tier. I'm expecting something exciting. I have high expectations. Is what I'm trying to say for a
Yeah,
game, which
dude.
is
If you ask me, I think they're gonna be met because
yeah. I
you know
hope
remake was confined to Midgar.
yeah,
Like remake was a great game,
but it was heavily
but
confined
it
to
was
Midgar.
only in Midgar.
Yeah,
Yeah, but despite it being confined to Midgar, it was still incredibly fun, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
imagine now when you go to the Gold Saucer and there's an open world
The
exploration.
different villages, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot different.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. That's for sure. I'm excited because it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a lot of fun. But yeah, overall, I had a
Hopefully.
question. I just forgot now. I was gonna ask you, but yeah,
What?
no, I forgot. Never mind. But yeah, that is Final Fantasy VII's remake. My thoughts on it is I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna give it a rating until after Rebirth is concluded, or after the third entry is also concluded. Then I'll probably give it my
But
full overall thoughts.
after 6 years.
Yeah. No, I'm obviously gonna make videos for them, like to explain my thoughts on the individual games. I don't know
Mm,
when I'm gonna do that though. But yeah, yeah, okay. Anyways,
it was fun.
thank you, Bum, for joining me again. I hope to we have to do this more often, bro. What other game
Yeah,
are
we
you?
do.
Right, I was gonna ask you that.
Mm.
What other game are you playing? Was that what I was gonna ask? Like I had the question in mind to ask you something, and then it just slipped.
About what games I'm planning to play or what?
No. Ah, there we go. What game
What?
do you have high expectations for in this year in 2024? Because I really want to know. I'm genuinely curious. Like me personally.
A game that's coming out in
Yeah,
2024?
that you're like genuinely excited for. Besides Rebirth.
Man, I, I mean, I don't know any other games that are. Wait, remind me again. What other games are coming out this year?
Okay.
I know
Be,
there's Rise of the
it's-
Ronin. That's new
yeah,
IP.
that's actually
That looks
interesting.
fun.
That looks a lot of fun. Yeah, my
Yeah,
brother, said he was gonna buy that. He's gonna buy that game.
yeah. Oh, did you see Stellar? What's
Stellar
it called?
Blade.
Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade. Yeah,
Yeah,
that I'm
yeah. That's
also
like
excited for. Yeah, good.
yeah. It reminds me a lot of Nier Automata.
Yes, yes, it is. It's a Korean made game. It's entirely in Korean. So that's why interesting.
Ah, that explains a lot.
In what?
No, it's just Koreans are very how do I say this? You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
vulgar.
What you mean? What you mean? Uh,
No, seriously, like even
uh,
the movies as well.
true. Games. Yeah,
Anyway, oh, what other games? Other than
I'm I'm
I
taking a
can't pronounce
look.
that properly. Stellar Blade. There
Stellar,
we go. Stellar
Stellar
Blade.
Blade, bro.
That's a tongue twister.
Almost a tongue twister. So there's a few Blade games coming out in 2024. Upcoming games 2024. Let's see. Um, so there
Mm,
is Helldivers 2. I don't think you know that one. Uh, Skull and
no, no,
Bones.
that one.
It's a Ubisoft game. It's based off of
I
the.
di-
You know it?
it's gonna come out finally. Yeah,
It's
I know. It's supposed to come out a long time ago. Now
yeah,
it's gonna release.
yeah. It's actually finally coming out. Uh, it's also not very
Oh,
good.
dude. Oh, dude. You know,
uh,
I know. You know what I want to play so bad?
what?
Tekken 8. Tekken 8. Did you see it?
Which one? What? Say again?
Tekken 8.
Oh my God, Taken 8. Yes, yes, yeah.
Dude, it looks so sick.
It does, bro.
Oh, no, wait. I was gonna say Death Stranding 2, but that comes out in 2025.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Death Stranding 2. Did you see the trailer?
Really?
The latest
I
one?
I have seen the trailer, but like, explain exactly what am I looking at? Am I supposed to look at? Wha-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Death Stranding. If you don't understand what it is, then you definitely watch the right trailer.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Dude, but hey, can we just talk about that really sick scene when Higgs started like fighting with the guitar? You see that?
That was Higgs,
That was Higgs.
bro.
What do you think? Who do you think it was?
I had no
That was
idea.
Troy Baker.
Okay, dude. I watched that trailer, and most thing I came out of it was confused at everything.
Uh,
So I was like,
did you notice?
why does
Oh yeah.
she have gloves over her neck, and then oh sorry, the gloves move. Uh,
Mhm.
what is
Also,
happening?
who's that? 24 FPS Puppet Man. Who's that guy?
I don't know,
You see that?
bro. I understand why you're excited. I also love the original, the first game, so I don't know if I'm gonna get it though.
Yeah, but it looks like uh, what? That's Shining 2?
Yeah, I'll see once it comes closer to release date.
It's
I will probably think about
it looks
getting it.
like it's gonna be more action oriented, by the way.
Yeah, he's still delivering packages though, which I don't mind. That's like,
Yeah, but yeah, but there's gonna be more action because in that scene with Higgs,
uh,
you can see him take a gun off Sam, and he tells
oh,
him, "I see you fitted a rope for the rope for a stick this time." Now
oh,
the previous game was about not using weapons,
not
right? But
using
this time we
weapons.
are gonna use.
Because there's no longer the. I don't know what's gonna happen because didn't we like stop the apocalypse from happening? So what now?
Yeah,
Is
that we'll see. That we'll see. By the way, I want to know something.
what's up?
You saw the guitar scene, right?
I don't remember. No, I don't think I've seen it.
Wait, you didn't watch the latest trailer that came out?
I know I did.
What trailer are we talking about?
I watched the trailer, but I like it was. I watched flashes of the trailer. I didn't watch the whole thing in one. So I seen most of
Oh,
the trailer bits, but then watching it in straight format, I didn't watch it like that. I follow Hideo Kojima, so I saw it
dude.
on his platform.
Well, you should watch it. I mean, there's not that many spoilers, but seeing as you're not gonna understand anything at
What
all.
spoilers?
If you, yeah, no, if you watch the trailer, then you'll get excited because he mentions
Uh
the
huh.
action aspect. And
Oh.
uh, there's this scene basically where like some dude with a katana
Okay.
like slices some guys, and Higgs just starts shredding on his guitar, and he's blasting like electric blasts from the gun, from
What?
the guitar.
What?
Yeah, and then the guitar turns into like he removes something from the guitar and it turns into an axe.
What? Uh huh.
Remind you of anything in particular?
It turns into an axe. Wait, hold on.
It didn't turn into an axe, but no, it
I
didn't turn into an axe, but like the part of the guitar was sharp,
hold
and he
on.
used it to like deflect the katana.
Oh, are you referencing? Is it a reference to Devil May Cry 3?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought as well. When I saw him, like, this is in Devil May Cry 3, actually.
uh,
But guess what? They
what?
were actually flashing names, like they were showing like who's the director, who's the creator.
Uh,
The action director
is who?
is Yoji Shimomura,
Oh, Yoji
the
Himura.
same action director who worked on Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 5, and the Bayonetta series.
Oh
Now
my
do you get it?
God. Okay, okay,
That's
I get
Yeah,
it. That's why
it
you.
clicks now, right?
Yeah, now it clicks. Okay, now you say, and I understand why you're saying there's more action. Okay, they're probably gonna do a
Yeah,
whole new gameplay style then if they have a new action
they are.
director.
They are. Dude, that action. I'm gonna be honest. That was the coolest action sequence I've ever seen in any video game.
Holy shit!
Like if you
Okay,
just watch the trailer, you understand.
I'm currently like
Or
looking
like
through
if
it.
you don't want to watch the full trailer, just watch that particular timestamp. I'll
Yeah,
send it to you.
I'm going through now the trailer right now. Like I'm just seeing it. There's a talking puppeteer
So you're
doll.
watching it.
What the hell?
Are you watching it right now?
Yeah, I'm on live. I'm like just looking through the trailer. I'm watching without sound, of course.
Uh, okay. I mean, you could watch it with sound though.
I know, but
Whatever. Yeah.
the recording, bro. I'm just taking a look at it.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you mean. But they haven't shown any gameplay of this.
They are going to show, dude.
Okay,
Just wait.
they haven't shown it yet. Are they all going to show it?
They're gonna show the world as well. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the fight scene that you were just describing. It looks really fucking cool.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks really cool.
I know, right?
But it's still a cutscene, so where's the gameplay?
But there's no action gameplay yet.
Like
They were just showing walking, like the
oh,
world. It
okay,
was like a
yeah.
desert
That
and
I've seen that. They haven't shown like the action gameplay yet. Holy
yeah.
shit, there's more characters. There's more
Oh,
characters
there's a
than
lot more characters.
there's a whole lot more characters
If you
than
go to the ending, there's also
a
like
new
there, you might
character.
recognize a face.
I know I recognize the face. She is, isn't she?
Elle Fanning
Yeah. Wait a
from
second.
Maleficent.
Oh, I haven't seen the movie.
Huh? You
you,
watch that movie,
I
bro?
haven't watched Maleficent, bro.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of movies recently, so that is one of
That
many.
movie's 10 years old.
I know, and that's what I mean when I say I haven't
uh,
watched a lot of movies recently. But yeah,
mm,
okay. Death
looks cool
Stranding,
though, right?
it does look cool. Like there's some cool stuff. If gameplay is like heavily more action oriented, then okay, I would also be excited. But besides Death
Mm.
Stranding, there's nothing else. You weren't excited for Suicide Squad, nothing like that.
No, dude, not Suicide Squad. Have you heard about the game? You know what's in it?
Yes, I know. I know what's in it.
Um,
Besides it being just live
not
service,
Suicide Squad is it.
there's a lot of other shit.
Lore, story, voice acting. Yeah, no, Suicide Squad is a big no. It's a disappointment.
It also is supposed to take place in the Arkham universe.
In the
So
Arkham universe, yeah, I know
that's
that's
Arkham's
what pisses
Batman.
me off.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're talking about the same Batman who took down Solomon Grundy,
Yes.
who took down Bane,
We took down.
who took down Clayface,
Yes.
Deathstroke. Who else?
Actually, that wasn't
Copperhead.
apparently that was according to what I've heard, that was an imposter. The real Deathstroke is the black guy from that game. Who he fought in Arkham is just a imposter.
In Arkham Origins?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Sorry,
When?
not
Who
Deathstroke.
said that? Or
Dead shot, not Deathstroke. Dead shot.
Deadshot?
Yeah, sorry, my bad, my bad.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
I
Apparently, the
don't know
Deadshot he
anything
fought.
about that.
Didn't you see him fight
Hmm.
Deadshot in the Arkham games?
In Arkham City and in Arkham Origins.
Yeah, that's a fake Deadshot.
That wasn't
That was an
how?
imposter.
No, it was the real Deadshot.
It was an imposter.
What?
Because the real Deadshot is the
Are you
black guy.
talking about? Are you confused?
Not Deathstroke.
Are you,
Deadshot.
are you confusing Deadshot for Black Mask?
No. Deadshot. Deadshot.
Hmm.
Deadshot is one of the characters you
I
play
really
in
don't know.
Suicide Squad. He's black.
Yeah, I know.
He's it's not the
Ah,
same
so that's
guy.
how they explain how. That's
Yes.
how they explain why he's black. I was wondering about that. Why is he black now? If it's in the Arkham universe,
Yeah, so
he was white in the.
that was an imposter. This is the real Deadshot. Yeah. I didn't know that.
That is so stupid.
I know.
That
I
is the
had no
worst.
idea.
That is the worst retcon ever.
It's it's the stupidest redcon ever. I mean, it's also stupid
Yeah.
that a crew like that he's in Suicide Squad can take down the Batman, the Superman and the Flash, which is very interesting. I don't know how the game does it, but whatever reason the game gives it is bullshit for sure.
Do you know that the Flash and Superman didn't even get proper death animation?
I know. I
Like when
didn't.
you kill them during the like they just fall down like a GTA NPC.
What?
I'm serious. There's no death cutscene for them like Batman. Like
What?
you just shoot them and
And they did.
that's it.
What the
Yeah, they're
hell?
dead.
That's
If
so
there's a scene where
stupid.
like they're standing over the body, but there's no last words or anything. He just dies.
Is it also true that what's his name pisses on Splash's body? Is that true? I heard from my brother.
He was I think he was going to, but they stopped him.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't finish that scene. I was watching it, but I finished it because of how mad I was. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
this is rubbish.
this is rubbish, and it's
That
supposedly a good.
if they did piss on him,
Uh,
then that makes the game a
it's
thousand
a
times
type.
worse. Why on earth would you piss on a
I know. I don't know. I have no clue. That's what they wanted. But yeah. So yeah, that's Suicide Squad for you. Anyway, that's gonna be the end
Anyway,
of this episode of Video Game Retrospective. You think that's a good name? Should I stick with that one?
yeah, we should stick with that one.
Okay.
It's an okay name.
All right. Then that's gonna be the end of this episode, episode 3 of the Video Game Retrospective, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. You can see my live streams live on my channel. Links will be in the description. This channel that this is gonna be uploaded on, you can check out my live streams. I'm live almost every day playing another game, and I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth when it comes out. My name is Nin. This has been Bum, and we are out.